do? I don't think so.
Where?
No. And
You
it was
sure?
Yeah, the herring's probably expensive because of the
Hello,
food.
welcome back,
Hello.
and congratulations on the latest development in your life. I don't know if we're streaming yet.
We are streaming
Oh,
now.
yeah. Thanks. Cool. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Fucking God. Oh. We were arguing about French film. Nini has finally caught up to the chat. All right. When last we left off, you all had successfully dealt with a kaiju invasion in the city of Goka, and everyone was so happy about it. You've had a chance to rest, and it is the day after. Let's begin. The day after the Kaiju Magaru's rampage, smoke still lingers in the air around the Grand Arena. What was supposed to be a celebration of technique, ability, and strength has instead become a somber vigil of the destruction wrought in Goku. The other fighting teams show their distress in different ways. The rigid monks of the Arms of Balance stand at the ready, their faces expressionless, while the battle dancers of the Steps of the Sun shift uneasily from foot to foot. Curiously, two teams have yet to report: the Lightkeepers and Tino's Toughest. As ash falls from the sky, Empress Nayan Fei addresses the remaining contestants.
Oh.
Wait, that's a different piece of art.
I know, I found a different one.
Nice.
There was a different one for her originally. Let me see if I can find it.
No, they're both very, very stylized. Very cool.
The other one was just her portrait. If you want to feature that one instead on your stream, Jazzy, I'll let you choose.
Oh. As long as you send the full one to Ducky when she forced her that to her. Because I'm pretty sure she'd be mad if she missed out.
Esteemed finalists, I know that today is not what we expected. Magaru has laid waste to our city, yet it is due to your brave actions that we were able to repel the kaiju and capture Razu, the traitorous bard who lured Magaru here. On behalf of the people of Goka, I thank you for your selfless actions. However, our Grand Judge, the Lady Hao Jin, has not been seen since yesterday. While we originally suspected she had gone to drive off the final king, it seems she may have had a different aim, and Razu's confessions also indicate as much. My ministers noted a significant glow along the southern horizon last night. We originally suspected it was something to do with Magaru, but further inquiry suggests it was in fact a massive display of spell casting by Hao Jin. Without our Grand Judge, we cannot continue the Ruby Phoenix tournament. Moreover, as long as Hao Jin is missing, many questions remain, and the safety of Goka is uncertain. Though the tournament has yet to conclude, all of you have demonstrated exceptional skill and dedication over the last several days. Therefore, I beg of you all, seek out and bring back the Ruby Phoenix. What would you all like to do? Or ask, she can answer questions. You are allowed to speak to her.
It's been 3 weeks, so I don't have the name of the Ruby Phoenix said before she left. It's fine.
Sindara.
Bink, since it was just one day, says, any news of an entity called Sinjara?
There are mentions of that name in connection with the Ruby Phoenix as a former compatriot of hers, but little is known about him.
That was the last thing that I heard from the Ruby Phoenix was something about him. So potentially that was the display of spellcasting last night.
The display of spellcasting. Oh, that's probably they suspect that's her doing something.
Oh, I immediately jumped to combat with another person as the spellcasting.
I mean, probably.
That's just me.
I mean, it's just adventure, so.
I'm sorry.
Baldric,
Everything looks
do you
like a
have any
nail right now.
questions?
She didn't make any mention of the missing teams, did she?
Hmm.
Or did she early on?
She did not.
Okay. I'll inquire about the missing teams and see if their ministers believe that those teams might be with Hao Jin.
Let's see. I think that's part of shaking hands. Dun 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 dun. Where's Mr. Garibaldi? Oh my God! Where is? Oh, okay. She mentions that she has not seen them and asks if any other competitors have seen them, and everybody shakes their head. One of the members of the Steps of the Sun. That's not. What is his name? Hold on, I got it here. Halspin steps forward. Well, he doesn't step forward. He turns to you and he says that none of them have been. Neither team has been seen since the chaos of the attack. I recall seeing Tino and Siyu Taknua amid the chaos, and Tino, who is normally a quite cheerful lad, was livid and screaming at the witch. And that's the last he saw of them.
A monk screaming at a witch. Okay.
Well, Siyu Taknua is the witch.
Yeah, no, but like that's an image. Like what's got a monk? Brought.
Oh, he's
Siyu
also a paladin-esque. She's the one with all the
Taknua-
hair who was beefing with Minerva early.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. From
Yeah,
Tito's
the
toughest, right?
No.
No, she's from the Lightkeepers.
Oh,
Lightkeeper
Lightkeepers.
warlock.
She's the warlock.
Yeah, but Tino's
gotcha,
the monk.
gotcha.
So.
Imagine that, beefing with the Lightbringers.
Balthanir, any questions?
Yes. How soon can we set off to the horizon, where the spells were?
Immediately. We have some plans in that regard. Hao Jin is an immortal sorcerer who walks between worlds the way you or I walk between rooms. But luckily, we found a way to track her down. She waves in at this point. Oh, God. Several attendants bring out identified. I knew it was going to be the fucking glass. Identical glass wind chimes, each tied with a red string. Lady Nai Yenfei picks up one and holds it aloft, and the ringer moves to the southeast, knocking slightly against the chime, which lets out a silvery trill. These plover chimes were created by Hao Jin herself, using axiomite dust smelted from phoenix flames. We had expected to give them to each of the finalists as mementos of participation at the award ceremony. The chimes yet resonate with lingering traces of her magic, allowing my court scholars to modify them into a tracking device of sorts. They should give you her location. And the attendants move forward and hand one to each of the members of the team. Everyone make a... It's a good check for this.
Trying to see who.
Intelligence persuasion check.
Okay.
Intelligence persuasion. Interesting.
Oof.
Oh, I rolled off a 20.
I rolled off a 13.
Volthanir and Victoria tie.
Interesting. Okay, for funsies, Valk make a charisma check for Volthanir. Victoria make a intelligence check.
The flat check.
Yes, a flat check. Oh my god.
The attendant walks to the center.
Just looking between the two of you and doesn't know. And they just stand there awkwardly. Either of you can reach out and take it.
Victoria will reach out and take it. That's fucking hilarious.
Amazing.
They're like, oh.
Like if I was going to give an artifact, I would also be stuck between giving it to a wizard and a paladin.
Do you have any other questions?
Not really. Volnir doesn't. Volnir's ready to fucking go.
One of the members of the Speakers to the Winds speaks up. It's Hummingbird. I can't remember. Boundless Hummingbird. Asks, what if we can't find her? Lady Nanya consults with some of her court scholars before responding. Though in the past, this tournament has always been run without its founder present, my legal scholars have informed me that the bylaws are clear. As Hao Jin has already been formally recognized as the Grand Judge of this decade's tournament, no one can name a winner except her. We have 1 week to recover Hao Jin and resume the tournament. Otherwise, it must be declared void, and the next tournament will not be for at least 10 years, if indeed it happens at all.
What the fuck?
Oh, welcome, Ducky.
Alright, well,
Not pleased about that.
Aduna with her Vorpal sword again.
at least we're better equipped for round 3.
Ducky said, I ain't never scared.
You see Bink counting on his fingers, and he's obviously counting his age that he'll be at.
Ernak of Winter's Roar asks, what's the best way through the Flying Mountains? She answers, as you are still the one of 2 finalists in the tournament. Well, this is mostly supposed to be directed to you all. You remain entitled to several of the finalists' regalia. Some of the treasures from Halichin's vault. She's speaking to you all. She's ignoring Ernak because he doesn't matter. He lost. Until such a time as the tournament formally ends. One item in particular may be especially useful in this case. I've sent for it and its pilot to meet you back at your residence.
Pilot?
Indeed.
Ooh.
Pilot. And as you ask that, Baldric, you look to the skies, and an airship is moving towards the place where you've been staying.
Oh, fuck
Nice.
yeah. We should,
Oh, by the way, Ducky, this is who's been talking to you. Jazzy recommended that I give you
The full art.
of Naya and Faye's full art.
This is the Empress.
The
I'm still
headdress is
learning.
awesome.
loading.
Now, this module like excels in a lot of places, and the art is top.
Oh yeah, this is really good.
We only got the portrait the first time that we saw her.
Yes, we got different art for her as we moved through the books. I didn't realize it, but I was collating stuff. Okay! If you head back to the Ruby Village, you can meet your pilot. But you can do whatever you want in the meantime. If you want to walk around town and get some stuff, check in on folks, talk to folks,
Check
that
it.
is also up to you.
We have
You
to.
can, you can proceed at your leisure. If there's anything you want to buy or sell or trade. Oh, speaking of privileges, you all have been given. Hold on, where's my finalist privileges one? Dun 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 dun! Is this not identified? Okay, it is. You have been given a line of credit in Goko worth 40,000 gold.
Hmm.
You don't owe it back. It's just somebody else is going to bankroll you for that much.
We effectively have plus 40,000.
Got it.
Oh, nice.
Let's check
You've been
the top.
given an elixir of health, and you're supposed to get 2 of those. 2
Yeah.
potions of supreme healing.
Spend every single cent of that line of credit.
Alright. We're now up to just under 88,000 gold.
For the party.
That's a lot
As
of
a
potions.
result of this emergency, items up through very rare can potentially be acquired via store.
Oh, that's exciting. And I wish I did my research ahead of time for that.
I also wish I had known.
2,500. 12,250 is what it would.
All right. We still have that shield, right? That we won.
Which one?
The one that was
Oh,
like a
yeah.
scale or something. I was gonna take that shield.
Oh, the mirror shield?
Yeah, I want to get. We're gonna use something. We're gonna be interesting and use the mirror shield.
Okay.
Gonna unattune from my amulet. And where's that bonus go? Where did that bonus come from? That's more of a rhetorical question for myself.
I don't actually think I made an item out of it in either Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, well,
Or-
looks like I caught you with your pants down too.
Oh, and
Hmm.
the saddlebags being weird.
Please put your pants back on.
Okay. It's the arcane mirror. It is this thing. I was talking to Griff's dev, and he has no idea why this bug is occurring. Reddit wants to show you notifications. Blocked!
What? Oh, this is fun. I don't need massive amounts of save and attack bonus on my spells. I just need a hit.
That's right! Bop him right in the fucking face!
If I get a smite effect off, it's a bonus. Plus, if I actually do need to have a better spell or just a spare Channel Divinity, I can just reattune. I can carry 2 shields. It's fine. But
Why
yeah,
do you need a shield? Is your blobbity bloop like an amulet or a thingamabob?
Huh? I have a +2 shield that I obviously cannot.
Oh, that. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm just gonna I'm obviously, yeah, no. Basically, I gotta swap out 2 things.
That's fine.
Gotta change my shield and I gotta change my other thing. All right,
So
I'll add this.
at
I'll
this
add this
point,
arcane mirror.
you have basically until you guys are ready, you can walk around Goka. You can buy potions. You can buy adventuring gear. You can buy weapons, arms. Magical shops are at your disposal. All of the gnomes are working together to transport goods as necessary because they're arming the champions to go forth and save the Ruby Phoenix. So people are motivated sellers right now.
Oh,
If
they're
there are
not like this again.
if there are items that you all maybe want to trade off and replace, you can do that as well.
I could always upgrade to a belt of fire giant strength at the top end of the very rares.
That is something you could absolutely talk about doing. Like for example, now that you're going to be out of the prescriptions about the prep round of the tournament, you all may want to trade out Baldrick's wings for maybe boots.
Yeah, I think I'm dropping my winged boots for the Mantle of Spell Resistance.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna rely on my broom.
Yeah, so there's a question for you, Biggles. Like, you have once per day flight, or just whenever you feel like it flight?
Yeah. I'm a think on it. Let's take a look.
There's no rush here as well. I'm going to be friendly about this, so if between this week and next week you think if there's something you maybe have wanted instead, I'm not going to be a dick. If you want to trade out an item that you think might be funky or funsies, you can do that.
Okay.
So you're not being rushed to make an item choice right now.
Right, yeah.
I think you decided you all were going to replace Aduna's Wings of Flying with the improved super cape that I just gave you all.
Yeah, because then nobody can get away from her.
All right, Ducky, you get 4,000 gold. You can sell the wings of flying you previously had.
Aha! Fuck these wings, I'm gonna put on new wings.
I suppose at this point they'll give you 400 platinum because they're not trying to burden you with coin.
You can't burden me, I'm too strong.
That's true.
Weak ass sellers.
But yes, absolutely. If you want to trade out a belt and improve your belt, there's not going to be a lot of qualms about that. You guys have more than enough charisma in the party, and everybody's motivated. We're not going to do a bunch of rolls for it.
Okay,
You just have to pay the cost.
got it. Well, seeing as we've got that big line of credit and we've got the Bank of Baldric, so that is something that's on the table, I suppose.
I don't feel like figuring out what fucking table these items are on either. That pisses me off. Oh, here's what I'll do because I am a kind DM. Very rare items will cost you all 25,000 gold,
Okay.
which is lower than the average. Which
I
would
gotta go.
normally be 2.5 plus
Very
1
rare.
would be 35,000. So if you want to knock off 25 of that right away and trade out belts, the net cost for you is going to be 21,000 then. They'll credit you the belt you're trading in.
Got it.
Okay, so Valk
Noted.
uses 21 of the line of
I think
credit.
because he's trading belts, it can go to a specialized collector. It'll just cost Valk 20,000 in the trade.
All right. Well, I don't have 20,000 on me. I'd have to
Yeah,
take
it's
from
the
credit or the Baldric.
We gotta use it. No. We gotta use the line of credit first. Let's not use Baldric first.
All right, I'm just making sure that we're okay with me getting this belt.
Tucky's not going
Absolutely.
to argue with upgrading the Paladin Smite potential.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna beat somebody's ass. Yes.
All right, give me that fucking belt.
Jillian Gold. We're not.
2 gnomes help you get dressed in the new belt and accelerate the resizing process. Most magic items resize themselves on their own quite well. This is surprisingly comfortable after the gnomes help you get into the new belt.
Great. Okay, then I will make that modification on. I don't know where. I'll modify the I guess my thing. I'll modify my the item on my Fantasy Grounds to be and
Yeah, whatever its
modify
plus
my-
is, just add 4 to whatever its plus is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And I'll ditch. Yeah, I'll just replace it, and that'll be that. And we lose 20k from the line of credit.
You have 20k left.
Awesome.
The tomes, the as a note, the tomes of
No
understanding.
tomes!
No tomes. Forbidden.
No tomes,
Also,
mostly
we don't have
because
time for that.
there's no time for the tomes,
There's
and I
no
don't feel
time.
like
You're right.
arguing
right.
with you guys for the rest of the game about how much time you don't have.
Yeah, my brain just went.
I was
bad
gonna note Dwarven Plate is available. I could maybe take. We always mitigate or bounce crits off of us anyways.
Ooh, get rid
Can
of your
you
Air
redirect crits that are fired off against you?
I can make you reroll against me.
Okay, because I don't know who has the cancel crit feature. I don't know if that
Okay.
exists anymore.
It would have been on the Guardians
Okay.
thing that I no longer have. The Guardians emblem. Oh wait, do I still have that emblem?
Let me double
No,
check my shit.
I don't think I have the Guardians emblem anymore. I think that was on my. Yeah, I don't have that anymore.
But if you want to get Dwarven Plate, Ducky, I will absolutely not stop you. It would be thematically appropriate.
Let's see. If the storm rune's up, I can just give you disadvantage. The cloud rune I can use twice a day. I can do for myself.
Oh no. Then yeah, by all means.
Impossible to hit.
Ducky, please make a strength intimidation check.
Strength, intimidation.
Actually, never mind. Constitution intimidation.
Okay.
Because you are a dwarf, and you are the most inspiring dwarf they have seen in this tournament in a long time.
I'm the dwarf.
After much consternation between an aggressive group of dwarven negotiators and an advocate on your behalf, they only charge you 20,000 for the dwarven plate.
I love it. All right, we'll use that from the pool, from the line of credit.
Yep, the line of credit is now empty.
Now we have like 40,000 more gold to spend.
Yes, out of Bob.
Bank of Baldric, aka. Dwarven plate actually has really cool art too.
Ooh, does it?
Likewise, Ducky, specialized dwarves teleport here and help get you situated into the armor.
Oh, cool.
There's a lot of hemming and hawing about how you need to be worthy of it. This means nothing to you, I suspect. You can sell your adamantine plate if you want.
Yeah, we'll get rid of the adamantine.
Okay. That's rare, so you get an additional 4,000 platinum. 400 platinum.
Okay, the line of credit has 4,000 in it.
It has, I got 4,000 from
selling your own
my-
item. Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
teasing.
If we have a vanity item, the dwarven thrower looks hilarious.
The only things that I've looked at are very rare or
That's attunement, never
are
mind.
ridiculous. Wouldn't actually get used.
So this happened last time I tried to equip the belt of Hill Giant Strength, but the Mad Nomad strength bonus is not doing anything to me right now.
Fucker.
Interesting. Let's go see what's happening to your thing. Blah 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 blah.
Well, maybe it needs to be like a next round thing.
Blah 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 blah.
I don't know.
Did I give you a proper belt, or did
You
you
gave
just
me-
modify it yourself?
I mean, you didn't give me the belt. I just modified the effect, and it was the strength Mad Nomad thing. And I put it on, and it's like, haha.
Belt of
No.
fire.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna delete the belt of Hill Giant Strength effect on myself. I'm gonna reapply it. Oh, it's never mind. It looks like it's gone from my sheet now too. Ah!
Oh, I know why it's acting like that.
I remember last time I had to like do something to bypass Mad Nomad's thing from working because it was trying to automatically change it, and then the effect wasn't actually working. Yeah, I'll let you handle that for now. And I'm gonna craft my little mirror shield, my arcane mirror shield.
That makes no sense at all, guys. Why would you do that?
-4 plus 14. Note. Oh my god. Well, the -4 went through.
Well, that makes no sense.
Okay, we do need to purchase 3
There's Tabs coming
scrolls
through.
of Greater Restoration. That is a
Okay.
rare scroll, so a rare consumable.
What's your baseline strength? 15.
Yeah, you add 10.
All right, there we go. Whatever.
Great.
We'll keep an eye on it in case it keeps acting weird.
Yep.
Oh, where are you going right now? Oh, there are other. Yeah, if you guys want, while you're walking around buying stuff, you can check in with other teams if you want. There are some scenes for checking in with each of them.
This is like BioWare.
We'll say what? Yes, it is. While you are going to buy scrolls.
Yeah, I definitely want to check in with the Megambian.
Okay, well, if you go with Bink, you will, to go buy scrolls, you will run into Boundless Hummingbird. Which I wish I had bought this before we got there, because they have such great art for the Knoll Wizards. Look at this!
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
dang.
Now, is this the one that was crippled or the one that was alive?
Well, they're twins.
Exactly. I don't know which one. I remember that.
I mean, they're not
twins.
permanently damaged, and they're
No.
mostly just impressed with you guys. They have a generally positive feeling for you. You run into Boundless Hummingbird as she haggles aggressively with a merchant over over a truly massive amount of cinnabar.
Okay.
So while you walk up, she is arguing with a potion seller.
Potion seller.
What's Cinnabar? Oh, is that a rock?
Well, she will explain to you that it is used to help stabilize teleportation spells when you're trying to cross planar barriers. The Megambians usually travel via teleportation, but they've noted that they're having some difficulty with the planar fabric around what they are now calling the Southern Flare. It's unusually distorted, and they can't seem to teleport through it. They're planning to use Cinnabar as a stabilizing agent and a complex ritual to get them through the distortions.
I do know
So-
more reply. That's very fascinating. I really wish it had just been cinnamon, though.
I would like to help Boundless Hummingbird haggle because I'm from a volcanic region and Cinnabar comes from volcanoes.
I will let you make an intelligence persuasion check if you want. Or intimidation, depending on how you want to talk to this merchant.
No, persuasion. Oh, fuck.
Bink is nodding his head when appropriately, but has no idea. Has never messed with it, personally.
Victoria, as you approach, you look this merchant in the face, and there's a quiet that passes over the area. You look in his eyes, he looks into your eyes. You squint slightly, he swallows nervously. You tilt your head slightly towards Boundless Hummingbird. He sighs, and then he agrees upon her price. Oh, well, thanks. And starts shoving all the cinnabar into a handy haversack.
Sarge, can you identify the leather boots in my inventory? They are the winged boots.
How cute are these boots? Oh,
Our little booties.
I'm 32 years old, and that Old Navy commercial is still stuck in my head.
Biggles, I would like to borrow 15k
There you go, Biggles.
from the Bank of
Thank you.
Baldric for 3 level 5 scrolls. They're consumed.
15k?
Yeah. So, Sarge, could you toss 3 scrolls of Greater Restoration my sheet?
Yep.
Thank you. I'll toss 1 to Volthanir.
What level are those?
5.
I mean, in terms of rarity.
Rare.
So it's 1100.
5500.
55. So I'm Biggles another.
55. No, go ahead and we'll give you the Divine Caster group rate on that. and you'll only charge you 14,000.
Biggles,
Is this-
you just got 1,000 back.
Okay. And Sarge, what would the exchange be if I were to sell the wings of flying while buying the wing boots?
Didn't you just steal?
Well, you can just take Victoria's winged boots.
Oh, okay.
Because she had some and she's going to stop using hers.
Okay, cool. I'll just hold on to
I
the wings of
want
flying.
I want to buy a spell scroll of. Well, oh, that's on the cleric sheet. Never mind. Wait, we don't have. A
But yes, you would get 4,000 for. You would get 4,000 for selling your wings. Technically, Bank can cast any cleric spell, so I would argue that cleric spell scrolls work for him.
Oh, I was gonna. I forgot that we didn't actually have a cleric. I was gonna buy a spell scroll of legend lore.
Wizards have access to legend lore, as of Tasha's.
Oh.
Oh,
The cost of the
Sarge,
scrolls-
Valk brings up a
diamonds?
good point. The diamonds are already in those scrolls, so there needs to be a jump in price to pay for the already consumed magic component.
That's just part of the cost of preparing a scroll. I'm not going to beat you up about it.
Okay,
Okay.
taken care of.
Do I add that manually, or is that going to drop in chat so I can drag it myself? Or
Oh, did you want a scroll?
I thought that
I
was
was I was gonna toss.
Oh,
not-
shit!
Balthanir needs to have one.
Actually, wait, no, I
there,
can't-
there,
wait. Great
there are
Restoration
3
is
on
not
your
my left.
sheet, and I don't think paladins have access to it.
Oh,
I get
it's not-
Revivify. If you got Revivify scroll, then sure, I'll take it. But I can't use Greater Restoration.
Okay, I have 3 scrolls of Greater Restoration. I just have to make sure I'm not petrified.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I could attempt to cast it, but there's no guarantee I'd get it right.
Well,
If you're petrified, I'll carry you to someone who can help.
right? That's right. Or just wait for Victoria to have wish back.
Love the energy.
You just gotta carry me around for one day.
Was Contact to Other Plane a ritual at some point and then not a ritual?
Maybe. That sounds like something that would happen.
No, Contact Other Plane was wait. I forget if it
For
was
some
Contact Other Plane or
reason-
Commune.
Looking
It has
at it
the
on
ritual tag in the basic rules.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Contact Other Plane,
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I
It did.
didn't have it until I clicked like delete learn.
Oh, weird.
Okay, Valk,
I was
I'll
like,
keep
I
these
know it's a
scrolls.
ritual.
I won't worry about it. But just you remember they're on my person when I get petrified.
I don't think Aduna needs anything. She's got a fancy cape, a big ass sword, and a belt that makes her kind of goofy and broken. Oh, not even a belt. It's an amulet, right?
Yeah, her amulet of the
Yeah,
Pillar of Health.
it's a little shitty amulet. It's uncommon, and it breaks me.
Boundless Hummingbird thanks you for the help and hopes that they'll see you in the mountains. And then she opens up a doorway next to her and steps through it.
Just casual dimension dooring.
It's either Dimension Door or they just went to a demiplane.
Nah, it was a dimension door.
Demiplane's 8th level.
They've been here a bit. Who knows?
If
I
it was
do
a
have
demiplane, it would stay open for the hour.
Oh, okay. They knew
I think you
exactly
can
where
shut
they
it
were
behind
going.
you.
It's fine.
Depends on the doorway you make, yeah.
It's very cool. Very, very, very wizard.
Balshrick has a wand of lightning bolts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, because he's technically a spellcaster.
Yeah. I just wanted to do it. Yeah. You made fun of me for so long, and then it finally happened. Look at my final form. Admire me.
Oh my god.
Baldric's turning into Lady Galadriel from Look upon me with fear and was she say like splendor? or
So
something
how long
like
do
that?
we have?
You have like today to finish buying stuff in the town. You can check in with people if you want, but it's whatever.
I would
What do
like
you want to
to
accomplish?
I would like to spend 5 hours learning Contact of the Plane.
What level is Contact Other Plane?
5th.
So it's 2 hours per spell level.
Oh. 10 hours? No.
Unless you
I
are.
forgot I forgot how learning spells. Yeah, it's 2 hours of spell levels. 10 hours? I don't want to spend 10 hours.
You are very smart. It's going to take you a few days to travel to where you're going, so you can learn it while you're in transit.
Okay.
You have a 22 int. I will give you certain things.
Bink will
I
want
think it's going to be important.
to check in with Winter's Roar to see if and just ask them how their combat with minions of Magaru went with
You can find them down by the docks where they are trying to get their longboat ready. You can see that multiple clerics in the area, along with a few druids, and are attempting to cast Purify Food and Drink to help manage the
sludge.
basically toxic sludge that's lingering in the area. You notice a dark-skinned cleric who helped you before. His arm is currently in a sling. And there is a ranger palling about him who does not seem to be actually helping.
Got it. This upcasting.
But you can find Ernak pretty easily near his ship. They are loading up supplies. He very boisterously tells you that the minions were no trouble. Nasty bugs, though.
We didn't actually see what they could do. I was worried that you all would go after Magaru head on.
We almost did, but a loud man yelled at us not to.
Someone was late, and my party received a blast of fire to the face.
Mm-hmm.
He chuckles at that, but notes that you all are still hale.
No, Bink wishes them good luck finding the Ruby Phoenix, and if they do not see before, if the tournament is canceled, good luck on becoming kings of their homeland.
Hey, Sarge, can you drop a Mantle of Spell Resistance on my sheet?
Yes. He'll tell you that they hopefully will see you in the mountains. They're going to head towards the southern flare by sea, and they're going to make land at Kaifin Bay. It's one of the few landing sites in the region. And then they're going to walk in. They are mountain folk, and they are not intimidated.
Bink wishes them good luck.
All right. As you wave them off, Baldric, you can be like an old-timey person and wave at their ship as it goes off the whole time.
Oh yeah, I'll stand there for like way too long. Bye. Au
Wave
revoir.
back at you.
Good luck. See you soon. Come back
All right,
safe.
there you go, Joe.
Just going down the line of all the various lines. Oh, it's like that scene in Airplane when the running next to the train. Yeah, doing that the entire way. I just run off the end of the dock.
You have a ring of water.
When will I see you again?
He slips on the ring of water walk and walks out after them.
Wait. You forgot this.
Tosses them like an empanada. I imagine that Baldric snacks whenever you guys go shopping anywhere. Like he's that
Absolutely,
guy in the mall
100%.
who's like stopping at like the big fucking pretzel place and is eating one the whole time you're walking around.
Ooh, Auntie Anne's. Ooh, Orange Julius.
Okay. So you've seen speaking to the winds, is there anything else you wanted from them, Joe? Before they teleport out of here?
No, I was checking on him.
They intend to help. They'll see you in the mountains, hopefully.
Actually, how much are Yeah, no, I'll just have done that. Yeah, I just wanted to talk with them, make sure they were doing good before we set out to search for the Ruby Phoenix.
Bink is good. I now that I have those scrolls, I'm in the clear.
All right. Do you want to check in with anyone before going to see the ship?
No, the Lightkeepers and Tino Stuffus aren't here. Those are the important ones. Since this is the day before, Sarge, I would go to our patron and I'll switch those spells using her patron.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. So
Well, Baldric, since you're the snacky person, you will find Biting Roses at one of the Bridgeside tea shops.
Oh, okay.
Harrow
Biting
cards
Roses
belonging
would be like
to
seedless, right?
they're the
Cedar.
spiritualist people.
Okay.
They have Harrow cards spread out over their table. And they are lounging, whereas everybody else you've seen is like running around trying to get their shit together. They are just sort of sitting there. Yariko waves at you as you walk by.
I'll come over and I'll say, what do you guys got going on today? Going out there? Going and searching? Oh, wow, that's quite the outfit.
Mommy.
She laughs and she says, sometimes you need to learn to just take it easy. And you just need to be in the right place at the right time.
So you're betting on them coming back, or just showing up here, or just, waiting until you get a feeling?
Just waiting until I get a feeling. And then she finishes sipping her tea and she looks into the bottom of her cup and spots a single floating tea stalk in it. She excitedly mutters to herself. You can't really hear what she's saying. And then she makes a simple hand motion and her team members stand up. They leave a few coins on the table. And then as a group, the three of them step backwards off the bridge.
Step. I go and I peer over the edge of the bridge. Do they
You
land?
lean over and they have landed on the back of a cargo boat that happens to be passing by.
I'll give them a.
She
swift-
cheerily waves goodbye
Yeah, I give them a
as they
salute.
float into the harbor.
Go get
She
them.
says she hopes she'll see you on the other shore.
Yeah, let's meet up. How far of a drop was it?
It's impressive how smoothly they landed.
Okay, that's what I was expecting. Like a solid like 50-foot drop, and there's like Superman stance. Or superhero stance, rather. Are the tarot cards still there?
Nah, they picked them up.
Damn. I wanted to get it.
That's bad luck, Baldric. If you don't
Yeah,
get
you
it
have to
then-
build your own deck or have someone read their deck.
I don't know how this works. Baldric will find out in character. Okay, yeah, that was cool.
Oh, so it looks like most of them are actually like self-prompted.
And what
While
team
you-
was Yerika on?
Biting Roses.
Fighting Roses.
You guys didn't actually fight them, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't
problem is
remember
different.
fighting them.
Yeah, they had a
you would have
different-
had to have fallen into the losers bracket. You would have fought them if we'd have done more of the exhibition matches, but I didn't feel like running them.
Yeah.
The sounds of a Morin Kerr played by Houseben the Stung drift from a wide marketplace where a large crowd has gathered around, which you can tell immediately is a massive steel gray rock. Victoria notes immediately that the rock is clearly enchanted. And as you all approach, you notice that the team of bards are collectively entrancing this rock, and they intend to use it as their mount to get to wherever they're going.
They. What?
They
They just
have-
mind controlled this rock.
They have use enchantment magic on a rock, and it will serve as their mount. As you approach, you see that a crowd is helping them load bundles of supplies into a bucket line towards a saddle that they've installed on its back. They are participating in a chant, and the sisters, Amihan and Malia, invite you all to join them in the chant if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Make a performance check.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Bink will definitely assist.
Charisma
Oh, is
performance?
this? Am I gonna
This is
become
using,
Melkor?
This is using an instrument. If you have instrument proficiency and proficiency in performance, you get an advantage.
All right. Is this gonna be like? Am I gonna turn into Melkor and like sing the dissonant tone? That's gonna throw everything off. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong tab.
Baldric pulling out the bagpipes. Say no more.
I was gonna say it's gonna be for performance advantage with bagpipes.
Okay, advantage. All right.
You all are a welcome addition to this, and they finish loading up their the rest of their gear quite smoothly, and they go, "Oh, thank you for your help. Well, we got that done in a half hour instead of 2."
Oh, where do you guys
And-
plan on going?
Oh, we'll join you all out there. We're just gonna fly ahead and see what's up with this weird flare. We suspect we'll need to be in the air rather than on foot. And we hadn't seen this rock earlier in our travels, so we managed to lure it back here and set it up as our ride. I don't think. Do we have rock art in 5e? I hope we do.
Yeah, I think so. We've encountered rocks before.
Ooh, there's different art for Ruby Phoenix. Burrito for scale. Mammoth for scale.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Oh, here's the one from Candlekeep. I think this is the 5e one.
Yeah, that's the 5e one.
Yeah.
It's also the one for the feather token.
They wish you all luck and hope to see you all again.
Yep, we'll see you out there. You won't miss our ride.
Lastly, as you're making your way back to the Ruby Village, you find yourself suddenly cut off by a horse with crystalline hooves, eyes of white marble, and a mane that flows like desert sand. Isvani apologizes for his genie-bound steed. Oh, that's cool. They tell you that in the mountains there is a monastery run by Racial monks. And since they're heading in that direction, they intend to visit them while they are there. Because they are from the Academy of Golden Hymns. And it's been a great deal of time since members of their academy have visited the monastery. And they hope that the folks there will have some directions for them through the mountain passes. I like how everybody's got like a cool way to travel.
Yeah, Viking ship, teleport.
A
Bird.
literal rock.
And then, like, the weirdos looked at tea leaves, hopped on a boat that's clearly going in the direction they need to go. Okay! As you get back to the Ruby Village, with your regalia, which you can now attune to, Aduna. A massive vessel with 2 wings, held aloft by an impossibly massive balloon of finest canvas, hovers a foot off the tiles in the courtyard of the Ruby Village. A middle-aged Minkayan man bustles around the ship. Oh, let me give you Hot Boy's art.
Hot boy. Yo.
Okay, Sid.
Checking valves and securing straps, and snaps to attention and gives a tight smile. But his officialdom is broken a second later by effusive bubbling energy. Yo, Saran, at your service. I caught you in the finals, and I have to say, what a match! The way your weapons moved, and the spell work, looks towards Victoria and Bink.
Baldric steps in front.
I haven't seen such spell work since Hera the Painted's bout in 7211. He manages to compose himself. I'll be your pilot for as long as you have need of this ship. So wherever you need to go, just say the word.
Oh.
Well, we'll be heading to the mountains shortly, once all of us are here and our belongings are stowed.
Yep, I saw some folks already moving some of your gear in here already. We got you folks right and good and squared away.
Thank you. Could you give some of us a tour of the ship?
Oh, absolutely. This is the pride and joy of the Sauron family. The Solar Gen II, he takes you onto the ship. My great-great-something grandmother built it as a wedding gift for my great-great-something grandfather. Or so I hear. I wasn't there myself. But how Jen herself returned it to the family when I was younger. We lend it to the tournament's victory parade each decade, but seems like Lady Yanfei says it's needed a bit longer this time around. Aboard the ship. Yo can handle the operation. He shows you that it really only requires a crew of maybe 1 or 2 people to operate fairly effectively. And it is outfitted with a number of conveniences, so he can take you anywhere you might need to go. The airspace around it is climate controlled by magic. As you stepped into it, you noticed that the breeze that was blowing through the area and the smell of some lingering smoke from the fires does not permeate the environmental barrier of this ship.
Oh, so it's safe in a storm. Very
Victoria is slightly disappointed. She's really intrigued, but slightly disappointed.
A 5th level in Pathfinder terms, Endure Elements effect purifies the air, protects from sunburn, and diverts wind around the ship, allowing you to enjoy the view from the deck unprotected, even in high altitude conditions.
That's very cool.
So what's cruising altitude on this thing? 35,000?
I don't know if I have those kind of stats for it.
That'd be interesting. I'm actually genuinely curious what is considered acceptable height when you have all sorts of magics to allow you to go higher. What a domestic flight on an airship would be.
Just over the local cloud cover.
That's
Or
what
just
I'm thinking too,
under
probably.
it, because you either need to be above so you can see the stars, or you need to be below so you can see the land where you're going.
He
Yeah,
does
the
tell you
very-
when you're asking about the particulars. He'll say, well, grandmother was quite the crafter. Ship's fast, and it'll protect you from the elements. But it's just a pleasure yacht. No cannons or nothing like that.
Oh, we don't need firepower as long as I'm here.
Bink points over
see
at
this-
Baldric and says,
You see
"He's
this?
a cannon."
He looks at you, and you can tell he is a fan of you all. This guy's clearly into the tournament.
Bink will say, "Hey, did you manage to see my loss 10 years ago?"
He did. He said you took an incredible beating from Hera the Painted.
Ah, I'm glad somebody remembers. I'm just a footnote last year. Or last tournament.
I hope you stuck
remember
around
that
because
fight
his
too,
battle against the 47 stars was great. Oh, and man, were you here the year that the Bear of White Throne took the record for the most ringouts in a single tournament?
No.
Or stung you the Gormon's consuming shadows technique? Oh my goodness.
Wait, there's records?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I would have been trying to break them. Oh.
Uh,
Well, 10
he
years
goes,
from now,
he
we
goes,
gotta come back.
well, you guys did actually, and he pulls out a notebook.
Oh. Please, pray tell.
Your party holds the record for most mass gathered on a single team's side at any given time at once.
Oh, that makes sense.
Most what gathered?
Mass. Looks at Ducky.
Oh.
I'm so big.
Didn't somebody else get big too at some point?
I love that they have a measure for.
I think I
no,
got
no,
big.
Aldrich
once.
holds the record for most damage shielded from a non-arcane or divine caster.
Oh, thanks for putting that in there.
Victoria holds the record for largest sculpted spell.
Oh.
Bink holds a record for longest sustained self-generated flight that isn't natural.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take that one.
And Volthulnir is the first person to successfully ride a dragon into combat that did not rebel against its owner during the tournament.
They've never seen a super high level paladin before.
Technically, it's not a
Isn't it technically
dragon.
like
It's a
dragon?
celestial. Technically, it's a celestial. I
that's
guess.
true.
I don't know how his typings work. but-
You mentioned that he goes, there's a lot of consternation around that, but even though its type may not be dragon, the expected behavior is presented as dragon, and the rules committee has decided that it counts for the record. Congratulations!
Woohoo!
Wow, that is quite impressive that we managed to rack that all up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn to Bink, and just kind of whisper and be like, "We need to get this one like a care package, like autographs or something. I like him. I like his enthusiasm. It's nice to have a true, genuine fans, and I think we should reciprocate that appreciation for our fans."
Yeah, unless you stop him, he's going to continue talking about your fights in excruciating detail.
Victoria overhears Biggles do that, and I'm gonna subtly cast Unseen Serpent
Okay.
to go gather some stuff to give him.
Okay, what do you want to get it?
I have empty vials from when I took my oil of slipperiness.
Oh my
He's
god.
autograph
Okay, you want to
one of
give him
those.
one of the vials?
Yeah, I'll give him one of the vials.
Actually,
wait.
His
Do I
eyes
actually
light
buy-
up. His eyes light up with the kind of insane glow that only a super fan could muster.
It's like
And
when a
you
basketball
watch him-
star gets their shoes.
You watch him run below decks, and he puts it inside of a case, and then he starts printing a label and places it on the shelf.
Okay.
Bink reaches into one of his bags and pulls out his set of common clothes that he fought through Danger Island and says, "This is my garb from Danger Island before the tournament began."
Oh, are we giving them things? I can give you a sweat rag.
He will
Yeah,
take
this-
all of it.
we're essentially doing like
He is not disgusted by literally anything you give him. He is collecting all of it.
we're doing the Mean Joe Green. Very good.
Give him one of Scenario's feathers.
Well, you know this is all going to end up in a museum, just like
Absolutely.
the last tournaments did.
Like a soul brand underwear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll give him one of my familiar's feathers.
Oh, do we
Okay.
still have the Jade Idol?
We have a lot of crap in our inventory.
You do. You never actually used it. You can give it to him if you want. Doesn't matter to him. Doesn't matter to me. I don't think it does anything for you at this point.
No, the
And I'll lean in and let him know.
The Phoenix Jade Idol would be a pretty sweet get for a super fan.
Yeah, I would provide that.
He is
then.
absolutely vibrating. His hands are trembling as he accepts the idol from you all. He's like, I didn't know you guys were also going to be nice. And like a single tear drops down
Oh man.
his eye.
Oh,
After
people
hearing
in
that,
previous years not been very kind to you?
Well, you know, they're just really. You say they're just really focused on victory. They don't have time for folks like us.
Oh no, that's quite rude.
Bink says, contrary to the brutality that this particular team used in the tournament, I can assure you we are in fact nice. 80% of the time.
Heavily at that.
80% of the time.
I did put down quite a few people. Oh, by the way, the ash on that feather is natural. It's not dirt or anything. It's just he's around me a lot.
Interesting.
Spell residue.
He puts it in a special container that does not have any air in it, so that it will not degrade as quickly.
Uses
Well, whenever you folks are ready, I can take you to where you need to get going to.
Absolutely. Where may we stand for the best vantage point leaving?
Oh, well, if you hang out on the starboard side, I'll get you a great view of the city as we turn out of here.
Thank you. Bink walks over.
How fast is the airship?
Pretty quick. We're talking like probably a sustained like 60 to 120 miles an hour in the air.
Oh, damn.
How fast did you say?
Like it's quick. Like airships are actually kind of fast.
60 to 120 miles per hour.
I remember.
I'll look at Scenario and be like, "Oh, sorry, you won't be able to fly along. You can fly around the ship."
Yeah, within the bubble of the ship, your owl can fly around no problem.
Hoot hoot.
All right. Well, you all take off and you get an absolutely stellar image of the midday sun glistening over Goka. And even though there are signs of the destruction here, you can tell from the skies that you all managed to keep the damage to a minimum. As you're beginning to take off, you see friends that you all recognize waving to you. You see that Anthar broke his leg in this, and it's in a cast right now.
Oh no.
That's a large man.
He's got a bunch of bandages over his head, but he's still smiling as they wave you all off.
Nods
For
his
those
head
of
and
you
says,
who are in Red-Handed Dune, Dahlia is still untouched.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As is right.
Zeke looks like he has not had a shower since the night before.
That adds up. Probably hasn't.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Mhm.
Hey,
Correct.
hey now.
It's probably been longer than that, actually.
Dahlia's slipping. She could use prestidigitation.
You don't look like it, but you still have those clothes of mending, so your clothes are clean.
It's true. It's true.
Also, I'm not your mom.
Anyway,
As Baldric sees Anthar smile and nod, he nods back and says to himself, "Look, nature is healing."
Oh my god.
As we fly over the bay of Goka.
So, okay. So
as you're flying away, you see Johan is carrying like 4 fucking big ass goddamn limbs of trees back to town to be chopped up. He's got one in his hand and he waves it like it's a goddamn pom-pom at you all as you're leaving.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you guys have 3 days of travel. So any wizard things you need to take care of, Joe, you can accomplish in the days of travel.
Cool.
It is an incredibly smooth experience flying in this ship. The ship is completely unaffected by turbulence, and it glides incredibly smoothly through the air.
I will ask anybody if they have any object they worry about losing in any sort of way. And explain how, I just forgot the name of the spell word.
Watch my amulet.
instant summons.
Oh man, instance.
Oh, do you have the sapphires for it?
I
mean,
have-
the stuff in lobby, chat pickles. I love this door.
Yeah.
I have 2 extra sapphires.
I think that Volthnir isn't going to lose anything, and even if he drops his flail, he's got a Frostbrand to back it up. So
Okay. Yeah, I have instant summons. I already have it attuned to my staff and my spellbook, and they're sitting in a demi-plane.
No, but do you have the spell blink on in your book?
Let me take a look.
So I have one scroll of blink that has made it through the entire tournament that I have not used.
I do not have. I totally have blink. No, I have far step. I don't have blink.
Would you like?
I will.
Would you
I
like
would-
the scroll
oh, no,
of
I
blink?
have blink. It's 3rd level. I was looking at 4th level.
Okay,
I
I'll
have
keep
blink.
it then. So I'll use it sometime. No, we're good.
I will have to recast contingency. Just as a, contingency.
Did your contingency trigger? What was it?
It was the duration has probably gotten really small now, and while we have days of travel, I'd like to recast it.
Oh yeah, by all means.
It's a 10-day duration. My contingency was if I hit 1 HP, I polymorph into a giant ape.
Valk, is Dispel Magic on your list?
yes, it is on my list.
Okay, since we have 3 days travel, I would like to use 8 hours to make a scroll of Dispel Magic to give Balthanair.
Fantastic. My 3rd level slots are
Yeah,
so
there's
competitive right now.
there's a cost to that. You can mark it off. You could have bought the components you needed before taking off.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what are those spell scroll rules?
Well, it's a level 3 is like,
1 week.
is it 1 week or is it?
Yeah.
It's based.
Oh,
on
it's 1
hours.
week, but it's like I think you make it faster.
No, scribing a spell scroll. It takes 1 work week and it costs 500 gold.
It takes time. We don't have the time.
Never
You
mind.
have to just buy it outright.
Not a level 3 then.
You can make a scroll for a level 2 spell though in 3 days.
Ah, there we go.
Lesser Restoration I can cast.
I should just have a simulacrum scribing scrolls.
That's actually. That's actually
Eventually, the
That's actually
simulacrum gets
really smart.
tired of doing all this tedious ass shit and then kills you.
I will make a Wither and Bloom scroll and hand it off to Victoria.
I
That's
can
fucking
prepare them
aggravating.
as my mastered spell, so
Oh, you took it as a mastered spell? Okay, never mind then.
I can.
No, I was just. It's
I'm
so
sorry,
that
I was-
you have
That's
the
not a
ability
bad
to-
choice though, because of its healing potential. Because it does intersect with Ducky's stupid ass collection of features.
Yeah.
It's
I
Rhymes
was
Binding
just
Ice.
thinking about it at least having somebody else that can trigger it.
But thinking
Oh, what's
about
funny
more,
is it would actually make Ducky even stronger because the modifier it would use would be +6, so she would be healing a minimum of 6 as the roll.
Oh, that's smart. I
Which is
will swap.
stupid.
I will swap Rhymes Binding Ice for Wither and Bloom then.
Perfect. Just
Did
making
you
it-
say, Joe, that you had something like if we lose items, you can get them back or something like that?
Yeah, one item I can bind to a sapphire that when smashed, it teleports instantly to where the sapphire is.
Okay.
Across planes, nothing can stop it.
Right. Okay. That's cool.
You want
And
that on
I have the
Lightbringer?
sapphires locked in a demi-plane.
Okay.
Biggles.
That way, somebody jacks my thing, I teleport into the demi-plane, I smash it, I get it back.
Are
What were you saying,
are-
Jeff?
Victoria offered. Are you going to use that on Lightbringer?
Considering it. Mulling it over.
Oh, I'd 100% like offer to do it on.
Yeah,
Lightbringer.
the newest thing with Lightbringer for you, Baldric, is... Oh, did you decide to keep it as a longsword?
Yes, it is a longsword.
Okay. Whenever you equip it now, the sword doesn't just glow, you glow.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, I think, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's cool. So I shed, like, dim light out to, like, 15 feet or some shit.
The sword still behaves as a torch, but you shed dim light 5 now.
Cool. Then yeah, I would like to do that with Veronica.
Yeah. Okay. I will. I will put it in the demi plane at some point.
I'm trying to imagine the look of the party now. Like, Victoria is a wizard with a staff of fire, wearing a mantle of spell resistance, with a fucking broom on her back.
Imagine
And
I am like.
And like the most ridiculous book at her belt. Bink is wearing an absolutely fantastically red sash while wielding a staff of power. And what other nonsense do you have? An amulet on you?
Oh
no, you've got a wand of healing on your belt now.
Yeah, wand of healing, and there's the vial, Bloodwell vial is dangling from his wrist like it's a talisman on a bracelet.
Aduna has 2 great swords on her back because she did not sell the fucking flame tongue while you were in town. Aduna is an anime protagonist with 2 goddamn great swords on her back in a cross formation while wearing dwarven plate and the most fantastic cape in the party.
You know those like throwing knife holders that people wear on their legs? I have one for 3 wands of magic missiles.
Oh my god.
And like Volnir is standing off to the edge with his mount curled up at his feet, sleeping around half the party. As he's got this massive like belt harness on, looking like somebody's daddy.
Oh boy.
A holy flail and an incredibly shiny shield in adamantine plate. And then there's Baldric.
Who glows?
Literally
Who
glows.
glows? Who has
2 long
2
swords and a
incredibly
huge-ass
powerful
bow.
short swords, a big ass bow on his back, a Spartan helmet on his head, and fancy boots. You guys are a sight to behold.
Oh, also,
Horns.
Bink,
He has,
at-
he has
every time that-
stag horns because I have the circlet of shapeshifting.
Oh, right. Don't forget that.
Now that Bink has his wings, basically anytime that he goes outside, the wings materialize. Second nature.
Oh, yeah, don't forget that. Bink's flying slightly above the party now.
No, they're just curled behind him, Archangel style.
Okay.
Like every time he walks outside, they just materialize.
Victoria lazily floats around the ship on her broom. Like, mindlessly reading while floating around is how extra she is about it.
Oh, interesting. The relative speed of the broom is going to have you falling out because it's not fast enough to keep up.
Oh, because it's not a flight. It's not winged flight, powered flight. It's a magical flight that's slower than the ship.
All right, so start at the front of the ship, and make sure you just don't leave the get back over the ship before
Victoria falls outside of it and instantly starts freezing. Can't breathe.
No, I don't fly next to the ship. I fly like, a foot off the ground to get around the ship.
Okay.
I wouldn't be dumb and, fly next to the ship or anything.
Following the trills of the plover chime, you guys follow the general direction south, and as you get closer and closer to Hal Jen's magic, the chimes trills occur more frequently. And after about 3 days, you reach the Flying Mountains.
Days. I feel bad for the people that are taking a rock out there.
I keep forgetting about the rock, and I keep thinking of the SpongeBob rock.
So this is the mountains you see. This is basically the view you get from the ship. Oh god, you guys can't see any of these locations. Oh my god. GM labels! Visible to all. Alright, we're gonna focus on location A real quick. The peak of Iron Mountain pierces the clouds that enshroud the rest of the Flying Mountains. A massive island floats upside down in the sky above the peak's summit. The ocean that surrounds it blending into the stratosphere. Though the air up here is freezing, the air around the island ripples like shimmering heat wafting off summer stone.
What the fuck? Arcana check?
You may make an Arcana check. Volfamir, I would like for you to make just a specialized D20 roll, because you are now a Oath of the Watcher's Paladin.
Generic D20 roll. Making it right now. Got a 7.
Okay! So, Volfamir, you can tell that this is some sort of demiplane. It is not pinging your senses as any sort of other major plane of existence, and Victoria can elaborate further upon your feeling by running her fingers through the air and tapping on strands that only she can seem to sense. That the planar fabric around this area has become horribly warped, and that this island is, as you said, in some other dimension altogether, and is likely a demiplane. You may try to fly into it and go save the Ruby Phoenix if you like.
Got all your things ready, team?
Yeah.
And onward.
Do we
He
believe?
says, "Hold on to your butts." Nah, he doesn't talk like that. He's not Samuel L. Jackson. Starting about a mile away from the demiplane, it appears that there is something amiss. The Solar Gen 2 feels like it's sailing through the air as fast as always, but it seems to make no progress. And it feels like space itself seems to expand the closer you draw to the island. After about a half hour of this, Yo says, "Well, I don't think this is working too well, folks. You champions got any other ideas?" Oh, by the way, Yo keeps calling each of you champion and then your name. And if you try to get him to stop, the most he'll do is say champ for short.
Oh my goodness.
Champ Volthanir.
What?
If you ask them
Do
to
I think I
shorten
could-
it. Go on.
Like, what's the vision of it? Like, can we see just the island, or can we get any better view of it?
You can see
or
the
like
island.
or like the image of the island.
The image of the island seems like it's not getting any closer or nearer, but it stays present in the space before you. It's almost as if the ship is moving at half speed and the space in front of you is expanding.
It being a demiplane, do I think I could identify it well enough to try to use demiplane to get into it?
No. You would have to have an exact understanding of the demiplane, and you know that Hao Jin is famous for her ability to craft highly specialized demiplanes. That's one of the things that made her famous centuries ago. And this would be at that level of complexity or higher. And despite your brilliance, you are not that type of wizard.
Makes sense.
Bink
But
will
you could always try.
Yeah, I don't want to just after the accident with the bladed disaster. I don't want to mess around.
I'm giving you the warning because you have a 22N, but you are allowed to try. There is a prescription for trying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
Okay.
Bink will move to the aft of the ship. Is anything changing behind us to give the illusion of movement?
Yeah, the air seems to be moving about you as normal, and the clouds seem to be moving. But your relative position, if you back the ship off or anyway, doesn't seem to have changed at all. So it feels like you're moving towards it, but you really aren't. It's very trippy.
Bink will ask.
If you all didn't have proficiency in con saves, I'd make you all make a check against throwing up.
Bink will ask Jan Soren to halt the ship.
Aye, aye, champ! And he backs the ship off.
And Bink will move to the front of the ship and say, "Keep this spot clear," and then he'll jump off the front of the ship with his wings to see if he actually moves away from the ship.
Well, the first thing that hits you is it's incredibly cold. You are now subject to the conditions of cold weather environments. Let me pull up Frost Maiden. But as you are flying out, the same thing happens to you. You all see Bink flying before you. He gets about 10 feet away, but maybe like 30 feet away from the ship. And then he's flying and his hair is billowing, but he does not seem to be moving.
Looking back, am I putting more than 30 feet behind me?
No.
Okay. Then after about a minute, so I attempt to go 300 feet. Upon failing to do so, I'll fly the 30 feet back to the ship.
It's interesting, like, you can move backwards, no problem, but as you move towards the demiplane, you feel like you're moving towards it, but you're not.
The chime is still pointing at the demiplane, though, correct?
The chimes are supposed to do something. Oh! Here we go. As you all fail to reach the island, the plover chime lets out a final cry before going silent, releasing a ruby beam of magic, thin as a single thread. It seems the chime is close enough to Haojin's magical signature to attempt to reach her directly. The string splits, one thread trying and failing to reach Sandara's island, and the other thread beaming directly down at the peak of Iron Mountain below you, where it illuminates some kind of shrine by an alpine lake. Yo pulls out some binoculars and looks over, and they magically expand. And he looks down and says, "Well, I don't know what's going on down there, but looks like I can land there just fine."
Well, I think that the chime might have given us a door, a direct route, perhaps.
You can now see location B.
I will await further instruction.
Balthanir folds his arms and looks at the demiplane and sees his enemy before him.
He's got like that high, like, you know how like in anime, like there's some like very proud sort of person with like the chin up and just kind of looking down, like just with a huge frown. That's what he looks like right now. His arms are crossed and you're just like
Your wizard's saying she can't demiplane you guys access through a door. Your sorcerer can't fly directly to it. And you spoke with the Magambians, and they mentioned that they were having trouble teleporting too.
So let's go see if there is a third or fourth option down on the mountain. Also,
Let us
Yo
decide.
is an excellent pilot and lands you all so smoothly by this lake. Oh my god, where's that Frost Maiden sound I was gonna use?
God,
Frost Maiden. No, not Dugan's Hole. God.
very glad that I'm resistant to cold, but very sad that my mount is not.
well, now we're not at altitude, so we should be fine.
That's fair. That's fair. Even still.
It is still cold here. You're on top of a mountain.
Ah, okay
That's
then.
what I figured.
Yes, we'll use the spine of the world sound.
Oh, wonderful.
So this area is a cold weather environment. Volthanir and Baldric are not subject to the effects of extreme cold here. The rest of you are. Yo pulls out some cold weather gear that they keep in the ship for Aduna, Bink, and Victoria. But he apologizes to Volthanir. We ain't got nothing big enough for your mount like that.
Should have bought something at the
Wait,
place where we're
hold
going.
up. Party sheet.
I don't know about the Dragonel.
Do you have a ring of warmth, Biggles?
No, I thought that we had a potion of cold resistance.
We have fire resistance.
Yeah, I see that.
You guys did used to have different rings of resistance.
Yeah, we sold a bunch of those.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
sold a bunch of them, yeah.
Because we didn't use them for like 6 months.
Although, like, the Dragonel having rings of resistance seems like it would have been brilliant on our part.
It might have been.
Just toss
Oh, what's up, bro?
toss on cold fire and lightning resistance rings onto your Dragonel.
It's up to you. The basic prescription for dealing with cold weather is after an hour, your creature makes a con save. And if they fail, they take a level of exhaustion.
I mean, we wouldn't have known about this where we were going ahead of time, would we? Like this.
Well, you knew you were going south, and you knew you were going close to the mountains because multiple members of the enemy team, other teams, talked about venturing into the mountains.
Okay, here's some wizard bullshit.
Yep, here we go. I'm ready for it, Joe.
If I mastered Flaming Sphere,
Son of a bitch.
Oh no.
would you let, as long as you aren't within 5 feet of it, would you let it spread heat to, a small area around it?
You know,
I can drop the money for the ring if that is legal, but if not, then fuck it. Never mind. I'll just rely
Yeah, I
on
can
save.
master Flaming Sphere instead of
The
Wither and just keep.
ring of warmth is uncommon. It is super cheap.
I mean, isn't the rings of resistance super cheap too?
No, rings of resistance are rare.
Oh.
Like 5,000.
All right, then I would
because a ring of warmth is cheap,
Mhm.
I will allow you guys to buy as many as you want. So
It
if
does
you don't
require
want-
attunement.
Oh, it does.
Well, I'm putting it on my horse.
Yeah, you can have your horse attuned to a ring of warmth. I'm not going to hold that against you.
All right. I appreciate it.
I'll let you have that.
I am not. I am like. we've
I'll
got
let
too
you
much
have it
money.
because you guys recruited a wizard for your party. If you guys had sailed off as a bunch of people with no end higher than 12, I'd have been like, whoops!
All right. I mean,
Keeping a
alternatively,
Flaming Sphere next to me just sounds like something.
Alternatively, because you are a silver or white dragonborn, I will allow you in transit to recast Find Greater Steed. and you can summon a Dragonelle that's adapted to cold environments. It won't have resistance to cold damage, but it won't be subject to the effects of cold weather.
Okay, and this would be over the course of a like our voyage was 1 day, right?
Your
Wasn't
voyage is
that
3 days.
3 days? All right, then sure, let's pick up a Dragonelle. We're in Dragonelle form.
While your Dragonelle is sleeping on the deck, snoring slightly, you spend the 10 minutes to cast the spell, and without even moving, its scales sparkle slightly and take on a more silver sheen than the green they had before.
Excellent. All right, let's
And after the spell finishes, it just huffs out an exasperated breath.
Great.
I'm fine with going as is and risking the con saves.
I mean, they have cold weather gear on the ship.
Yeah, so
He has some
yeah,
for
then we're good.
humans.
Okay, cool. Bink
Yeah, the
is
humans
fine.
are
Yeah.
players are good.
Evasion, great. Salad Cavalier.
Althonir and Baldric are fine. They can step off the ship, no problem. Baldric just takes a big old swig of that mountain air.
Mhm.
I'm glad you found my solution funny,
Right.
Sarge.
I would have let it work. Baldric's like, he hasn't been this cold since Red Hand of Doom.
Hmm.
True.
Hasn't been this cold since he was in that Lich's domain. It chilled your bones and your soul.
All right, you guys want to see what's going on with the string leading you to this area?
Correct.
Of course.
Following the
right.
string.
11,664 carved stone steps stretch from the base to the peak of Iron Mountain. The trees cleared out around the incredible staircase. The only sounds come from the flapping of prayer flags and the biting wind. The stairs open to an alpine plateau, this is where you currently are, overlooking a vast steaming lake that smells of sulfur and remains liquid in defiance of the low temperature. Twin vermilion shrine gates break the surface off a lone pier. 12 statues depicting the Tian Zodiac, some broken, stand a scattered watch over the plateau. This is not representative of where we actually are, but it's D&D, and you guys haven't fought anything for a while, so.
Waiting for the map to load.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Everyone's in range now.
Yeah, welcome to level 18. Jesus Christ.
I like
Lucan's no
that we're on a
longer-
Titan map. Very cool.
Well, let me make
I
sure
like-
he's not in the party sheet.
I really like that it's that many steps. Very 7,000 steps.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think that was definitely the inspiration. Yeah, there's no more clustering around Volfenir to get bonuses anymore.
Yeah, you can all split up.
It's just be vaguely near him.
Mm-hmm.
The wizards both go sideways.
Okay.
Oh boy. Level 19, I might just... no. Never mind.
Everybody scatters.
I might revise my interception fighting style in a level. Once I hit level 19.
It's very useful for your mount, though.
I
He
just
doesn't
have
need
them
it for
target
his
me.
mount.
He has
needs to talk
mounted
about it.
combatant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
My reactions are too
do you want to
sparse.
change it to?
I think
mean,
you accidentally
that's-
put somebody, an extra person. One of the Rainda. I don't remember who this is.
I deleted
Lucan.
him, but his token
Token's
didn't
still there.
disappear.
Yeah. I'll worry
Lucan.
about my fighting style in a level when I'm able to change it. Because I can change it on the...
I mean, I'll let you change it right now. I'm not that fussed about it. What do you want to change it to?
Well, I've already got my strength boosted, so I'd probably just put it on the AC one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I was
sure.
gonna swap Resilient Con for Warcaster.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go fix your sheets. Adjust your shit however you want. I'm not fussed about that.
All right.
Whatever
Alright.
whatever you needed to do to retool Victoria appropriately, you can do so. Joe, let me just drag Warcaster into your abilities tab so it'll trigger appropriately.
Fighting style. Yeah, getting the plus
Took it
one
as a
to-
racial feat.
This human was bred for combat.
Oh no.
I mean, we could go to defense, or we could just go plus 2 damage.
Yeah, just add a
Finally.
miscellaneous
Finally.
bump under your AC column, your AC blobbity bloop on the main tab.
Yeah.
What's your AC now? 24?
Maybe
So
21.
now instead of Victoria just holding the staff and pointing it to cast it, she's like a Dragon Age companion and twirls the staff constantly during combat.
One hand. Dueling.
Bing
And now
looks
she can
on.
hit people.
Looks
And I
on.
lose 18 HP.
Oof.
You don't need it. You're fine.
Wait, I passed her. Did I pass? Did I pass her in HP? Purely.
We were tied.
Yeah, we were tied.
I think at 19 I'm taking +1 strength, +1 con
That's not terrible.
to put me at all even numbers.
Yep, you get all your shits you need now. Okay. You may begin exploring the area. Of note are the 12 statues of the Tien Zodiac.
Oh yeah, Victoria definitely wants to take a look at those.
By observation, which ones are damaged? Specific enough?
I don't know. Damn it. It's in another area. Hold on, I have to open up a different one. Dun 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 dun.
Like that body of text, like that should be the first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
question.
Before you get to explore, there's problems that occur. Everyone roll initiative. Who can't be surprised?
Bink,
Okay.
Don't I have like for
you have advantage.
You have to choose to
Advantage,
you have to
okay.
choose to rage to avoid surprise.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't have that shield we eat.
Victoria.
I usually am carrying
Aduna?
it.
Yeah, dude, I just want to make sure it gets used.
Victoria just has a shield on her back. She can't use it, but she's got it.
Ooh,
Damn!
you got a good initiative roll.
You fucking scrubs, I hate y'all.
And that
Yeah, I don't think I'd be holding it since I wasn't prepared for this.
It's on your person. It counts.
Oh, okay. Then I'll reroll.
That's the way we've been rolling it. My poor water guys. They're barely gonna get anything.
It's okay, Sarge. You'll get one thing.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna get mine.
Somebody's about to drown.
Oh, right. I pre-prepared a sound for this. Open the sound. Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
being meta, Sarge.
Open the sound. I told you I wasn't that worried about it. You have 22. Wow, that is such a loud battle sound. Holy shit. I'm turning that down.
Yeah, would I know what a water yai is?
We'll find out. You can make checks as a bonus action, I guess. Da 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 da. The water eyes change shape, and there are watery giants on the field. Oh my god, are they like hitting me some shit? Oh good, they love.
So we see what 3 storm giants?
No, they're eyes themselves. Bink, you were not surprised. These giants clearly mean to harm you. Oh wait, let me get their art for you guys, so you see what you're fighting. Images, 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 images.
Oh. That's fucking sweet.
All right, Bink, you're up first. because I can't stop you ever.
Ink will move up to Aduna and twin spell greater invisibility onto the two of us. And
Okay.
then use the rest of his movement to fly straight up. And that is my turn.
Okay. Victoria, you are surprised. I think.
Yep. I don't. Unless the shield does.
I don't think it grants you immunity to surprise. Baldric, you are surprised. Choose to just be surprised, or you can rage right now.
I mean, yeah, I might as well. Actually, how far? I'll just be surprised for now.
You can move half your movement speed as part of raging.
He knows.
Oh,
You
that's
look at the distance, I think, and you don't think he's gonna get there.
And I don't necessarily want to be on the water.
You can fly at will now.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, fuck it, I'll get in range.
I think you only can move 60, but go for it.
Yeah. That's it.
We still
No.
all have the oil of slipperiness effects on us.
I'll just remove those as I go down.
I'll be 15 feet in the air. Let's see. I'll go ahead and... Oh, no, I can't. Can I hot swap my for a javelin, or do I have to drop my weapon? I forget.
So it's the beginning of combat. So you can choose not to pull out both of your melee weapons and just pull out a javelin or your bow if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull out the bow. Take some
Okay.
shots. Oh. And
And then you can use like a javelin shot for one of them. Well, it would have missed here.
yeah, I would have missed anyways.
Okay.
Alright. That's my turn.
Valdenir, are you immune to surprise?
No.
Okay.
So I'm skipping. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Great. Watery Giant's turn. Dun 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 dun. What's my movement speed?
Oh no, it's the one that I just did 3 damage to. Shit.
How does multi-attack rate it? And either one I can replace with the use of blah. What's the range on that spare spell? Is it 30?
Do I still have the Ring of Water walking on from the whole dock scene?
If you want.
I would never take it off if there's no attunement.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I gotta look up a spell. Actually, we're about
I
at
can
break
take my
time
reactions
anyway.
now, so that's good.
We
You know,
could,
that's
we
what we'll
could
do.
bio
For this
break.
feature runs, we'll go ahead and take the bio break now. We'll be back here at the 5-minute mark.
Okay.
Mark.
Yeah.
on someone.
We have 3 minutes. I'm getting my drink.
No, yeah,
Oh,
I
wow,
should,
I mean,
I should use the restroom.
Yep, same.
Didn't we say 5 minutes after?
Yeah.
Fine. It's
I thought you-
fine.
I
No,
can't
I usually do a 15-minute break anyway.
Gaze
Like, that's what-
no.
Case can't count.
Where is that video? Where is that video from Brian about gays doing math?
It's there with the bill. Trying to calculate the tip.
Here, Joe, you can watch this while you're waiting on them. It's only a minute.
Oh, thank you for marking my token 20 feet up. I was just coming back to do that. I figured 20 feet up, I'm still inside the Volthanir sphere.
That is true.
Okay.
That's good.
I do love that restaurants now give you the percentages for tips on receipts a lot of the time. I just
Yes,
wish.
because a lot of people have been under tipping, and it's not because they wanted to. It's because they don't know how to do math.
Well, they're still under tipping because it's calculated without tax. If you look at your bill, all of the calculations are done before the tax, so you're still under tipping.
That's the government's money. That's not about them.
Okay, I always calculated my whole bill.
I mean, I do.
to get to 20%.
I do when I calculate it. But I respect that. That's about the government's money, not you.
I think like the best thing that my dad ever taught me for math, for calculating percentages, was take your whole bill and cut off a tens place, and there's 10% of your total bill. Double that.
The biggest
to
thing
get
that
to
helped me
20.
was reciprocality with percents.
Oh?
So, like, 30% of 60 is the same as 60% is 30.
Oh, got it.
Okay, that's enough math. It's time for you all to die.
As Biggles back and Ducky back.
I'm back, yep.
All right, I'm gonna fly towards you.
Why? You're water people.
Yep, I have flight too. Fuck you.
Don't do that.
Get
That's
fucked.
not necessary.
2 spirit attacks. In either one of those attacks, it can replace one attack with the use of spellcasting. I will! Oh. gonna let you have this one, Jazzy. They are going to cast a spell.
I would like to counterspell at
Make
level 3.
Go ahead.
Just
Make a charisma check.
main tab, charisma check. Yeah.
Oof.
You fail.
Okay.
A watery sphere forms around you, Victoria.
Ah, fuck! Well, wait, I get a saving throw, right?
You do.
Oh, it's a.
Get fucked! Yes!
Oh, you have a negative strength score. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, where's Velk? Oh, it's there. It's
I'm
just a-
right here.
It's a
You are
4.
engulfed by the water. They did get the bonuses.
No, yeah, that was me. I was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
no.
negative strength score.
What is the point of Fantasy Grounds doing all automation if we question all the automation all the time?
It's true. I'm sorry.
You are in a bubble, Joe. Get fucked.
But I'm not, like, drowning. I'm just
reading it. You're not drowning.
trapped in a bubble, Doug.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're also now hovering 10 feet off the ground. Okay, that was my use of spell casting. It's time to stab Biggles in the face with my spear. Oh, good. We accounted for their size. Good job, Joe.
Ooh.
Stab in the face.
I do my best, Sarge. I'm already mad about this black.
Ooh! And then I'll use my kimono.
Kimono.
Bonus action. Or I don't even know. Some sort of action.
If the target is a creature, it is grappled. Yes, good.
Aldrich grappled. Okay.
And you take 3d12 plus 6 lightning damage.
I'm gonna Stone's Endurance that.
Son of a bitch.
Not even gonna
Go
wait.
Roll a I'll just
Oh.
re-roll the damage on you. It's fine. I don't feel like going through all the hassles. I'm gonna just re-roll it. Unless I get lower, then I'll do more damage to you. I'm just kidding. I don't care that much. Oh wait, it didn't trigger. Oh right. Drag on
Oh.
her. Negate damage. Roll damage. You rolled a 1? Oh, I rolled way better this time. Ha! Get fucked.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'll reduce your damage by... You rolled like a 1 plus your on, right?
Yeah, 6.
So minus 6, so you would have taken 21 damage. So subtract 7, which brings you to 34. Okay! That's it for that watery giant. Watery
Alright.
giant number 2! Seeing that there is an invisible person fucking with their magic, they will take to the skies! And they will cast a spell! Because it has ridiculous range. They will target Volthonir.
Go on. I fucking dare them.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Get
no!
fucked, Joe! Get fucked, Joe! With the bolt of lightning, which then arcs to your Dragonel, not Bink, can't see you, Aduna,
Can't see it.
and Victoria.
Can't
Son
see
of
her.
a bitch, I can't see her either!
It's
All
just
right.
the three of us.
Oh, and the only... Wait. What is the wording on Chain Lightning?
Target
Has
you
to be
can
within
see.
30 feet.
Has to be within 30 feet, and they have to be visible.
Does it target everything all at once, or does it like have like a thing afterwards?
So first arc hits you, and then arcs to other people.
Okay, I'm just all right. Arcane mirror only works if I'm the only target.
So you are the only target on the front end of this, so it would work for you.
All right. Well then, I will do that. Then I will activate my arcane mirror as a reaction.
What does it do?
I can expend a number of charges equal to the level of the spell cast, and if it misses me, or if I succeed on the saving throw. So go ahead and like hit me, I guess.
You don't have enough charge.
I've got 8 charges. Are they
Yeah.
upcasting?
It's a 9th level.
The way this one is programmed is 9th level chain lightning.
Are you fucking with me? All right, fine, cool. Hit me.
It's-
Never mind. I just won't fail the save. That's fine.
How does let's see what chain lightning is. Does it need to be higher level? 1 additional bolt. Oh wait, you programmed it so it would fuck everybody. That's the way you set it up, right?
The original one was also casting at 9th level. I kept it.
Let's just go. Come on.
You still get to.
The
If anybody
Pathfinder 2 one
passes.
was also casting it at 9th
I just
level.
don't think you lose anything for the mirror on this one.
If Victoria
No,
passes,
I can't do it with the mirror. That's all. That's fine. Don't worry about the mirror. Let's carry on. Forget what I said. I haven't.
No, it's cool. I just want to like you have a right to use the mirror. I'm just making sure I understand the behavior so I don't just walk over you.
Good. No, it will happen after I succeed on the saving throw, which I didn't.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Wolverine
taking
did.
this loss. Oh, that
Wolverine.
sucks.
Wolverine says,
Will,
"Fuck
I've had my turn, so I get my reaction, right?
You do?
you." Yes.
I will absorb it.
Okay, Joe, go for it. Victoria inside of a bubble. Oh shit! Guess. Absorb elements. Drop the effect on you so I can edit it for lightning. There we go. Lightning!
I didn't click the actual cast. There we go.
Alright, it's time to kill everyone. Oh, that hurt. Alright, Wolverine took 0.
The good thing about upcasting Chain Lightning is it's only targets, not damage, so
Yep.
Oh no.
the good thing for us.
Bitch! Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I get to do... Do I get to do other attacks? Oh, I didn't fly towards Baldric. I wasn't fast enough. Oh, I do need to come forward slightly. And then I will target... How far away is Victoria? Am I within 120 of you? I am. Great. I'm going to fire an electric missile at you.
Thank God I have my resistance to the lightning. And I lose 2 ace.
Oh, you do lose 2 AC. I forgot about that. Oh, I don't have that as an effect planned on here. Oh well, I'm not worried about it. I'll check on it later. I have a simple way to handle that on my end. Watery Giant 3!
Yeah, you can just click the +2 or whatever. Guys, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. There you are.
It was
you're not.
fun when I was on the other end of this.
He's going to cast a spell. It forms a line 30 foot long.
Oh. Sarge said they get all these spells. I'm using at least every single spell they have.
I'm gonna use every spell! I'm gonna do something interesting with all of these motherfuckers before they die.
And something interesting is a 9th level spell.
Well, you
I
know.
want to crit one of them so bad.
Exactly. Before Ducky starts critting all of them. Okay, who failed? Oh,
Everyone.
Fuck
Everybody.
yes. Fuck yes.
Hmm.
And everyone is prone.
Tidal wave.
Tidal wave's a good spell.
All right. I think that's it for my pissed off sisters.
30
I'm glad that
damage.
You all are here. Yeah, I rolled well. I rolled 7, 7, 8, 8.
I was gonna say that's like max fucking damage. Holy shit!
Aduna, you're prone.
Okay, well, I
But-
guess I have to use half my movement to stand up.
Are you
Okay.
still surprised though?
All right, it's still the turn.
Alternatively, can I activate the cape and just glide across the ground?
Well, I think Valk is correct. I haven't cleared
You're
around you yet,
surprised
so you're
still.
still surprised.
Oh, motherfucker!
But they don't know
Yep.
you're prone. You're invisible and prone. They don't know.
Oh, that's true. We'll worry about you standing up later. Okay. Moving through the. Oh wait, your owl is back. Your owl is no longer surprised.
Bink is going to be moving this way,
Okay.
trying to make less lines.
Yeah, I checked. That's how tall you were because tidal wave is 10 feet tall.
Yep. As soon as you asked, I knew it was tidal wave was what was coming. Like I've known for 30 minutes.
They were hoping to hit you with it.
Hey, it would have been pretty awesome. Bink is going to subtle spell magic at 5th level
On whomst?
on Victoria.
Oh, and the spell effect?
Yeah.
Well, you probably know. Make an Arcana check. I'll make this as part of. You have advantage on this because it's on your spell list.
Okay.
Oh wait, is the watery orb the magical effect, or does it count as a separate magical effect, or is it Victoria?
He's
her-
targeting the watery sphere.
Okay.
It's only a 4th level spell if you want to just use a 4th level slot
Thank you.
for Dispel Magic.
I could not
Or you can
remember
just
the
cast
player.
a 3rd and make the roll.
Yeah, her turn is coming up. I want her to get out. Yeah, so I use a 4th subtle spell.
Are you subtle spelling it? You're invisible. They can't see it already.
Yeah, but now they can't hear where I was if they do have something that could target me.
Okay, Jazzy.
I cast it and the
Okay.
watery sphere goes away, and my turn is over.
Victoria, you are no longer restrained. You fall prone, though. As you fall out of the thing. Where's my restrained?
I'll use half my movement to stand up and
Oh,
half
you
my
also
mov-
fell 10 feet, so you take 6 bludgeoning damage as you
Yeah.
hit the ground.
Wow, maximized.
I'll use half my movement to stand up and the other half of my movement to get back on my broom.
Okay. I see where you're going with this.
And then I
Sure.
can fly now.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fly 50 feet straight up. I ain't dealing with that shit. And then... Yeah, click target. Okay. Move the thing.
Who are you targeting?
Uh,
Oh, I see
Fireball.
what you're trying to do. What are you trying to cast?
Fireball.
Okay. The furthest one out is going to use its reaction and flare its kimono. I will make a performance check for them.
DC is 20.
20? What level are you casting this at?
Oh no, you're using the first one. I'm not within 60 feet.
No, I'm not counter spelling. I'm using the one to end the fire effect.
Yeah, then the
Whelming wave.
the DC is equal to the DC of the ability.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
I had to do that to make it
Natural
work.
20! Your fucking fireball is negated, Joe.
Yep.
This one over here flares its kimono, and a whelming wave of water intersects with the fireball. It has no effect.
4 charges from my fire.
Hey, get that fucking staff out of here.
That's quite a
As
range.
the fireball shoots out, boom, water catches it.
Yeah, so we were talking about how awesome the Vecna stat block is, and so we just decided that these guys just being like, fuck you, we are water people, if they see a fire effect, they can just negate it.
I love that.
At least it's a roll off. I like that.
It is a roll. They have to roll a performance check against the DC of the effect. So the stronger
I had to
you
do
are.
that to make it work for like non-spell abilities.
Yeah, because you guys have other fire abilities too. I thought it'd be fun to also piss off the non-spellcasters by negating their fire.
Wow.
That's fun.
I'm glad I got a new sword.
Alright, Victoria, you got a bonus action. Anything else?
I can't do anything with that bonus action.
Alright, tap the button. Baldric, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Gift of the Chromatic Dragon.
Alright.
So I have to modify
As-
Lightbringer.
Oh, yeah.
Was it D? What was it? A D4?
It's a D4.
Next. Yeah.
And whatever damage type you want.
I'm gonna go lightning.
I like it.
Okay. All right. Hello, buddy. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go reckless. This is.
That's right, Biggles.
It's
No
fine.
fear in the dojo.
Do it.
Fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
Oh,
Ooh.
Everything
Destroy
is
them.
fine.
Beautiful.
Alright, we have to pause
Wow.
for a second.
That's 1 in 400, eh?
I mean, it only dealt 38 damage. If it was like a 40.
Yeah, I know.
As you strike the creature, also they're immune to lightning damage. As you strike the creature, as you strike the creature, your vision blanks out. You are in a white space by yourself. There is the quiet lapping of water, and you can hear seagulls in the distance, but you don't see anything. And a much older Goliath woman stands before you. She cocks her head slightly to the side and gives you a small smile as she reaches out a meaty hand and places it on your shoulder. And then she leans forward and places her forehead against yours, and you both inhale together briefly for one moment. And then she asks you a simple question. Why do you fight?
To protect.
Who are you trying to protect?
All the good people that can't protect themselves.
She nods, and then she looks up, and you can't see who she's looking at. And she asks, "Will that suffice?" And you just feel this strange rumbling in your chest. And you hear in Celestial, which you now know. Adding this to your known languages.
Yeah.
It's just for you, Baldric.
what? I can't hear this. You can't
Nope,
just-
not allowed.
Baldric, please roll a d6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. Oh, interesting. I have to pull up the table. I can't find it right now. So many things to manage. I did not think you were going to roll a 20 in, like, the first one.
As the dice wanted it to happen, he rolled 2 20s.
Yeah, right. Last time I did that was like early on in Red Hand of Doom, I think.
I'm going to give you access to this table now, Baldric, because
Okay.
you're going to understand how this table functions. But immediately on the field, at a point you can see, appears Virtue.
Oh shit.
I'm going to give you the stat block, because you control it as well. I'm going to manage it for the first turn, so you're not overwhelmed here in a second.
Yeah,
Nope, that is
yeah.
not where I wanted to do that.
Huh.
Alright, Virtue gets 21, because it moves immediately after you being summoned. Dun, 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 dun. So before you all appears a collection of mouths and hands that arise and sings power, which is a totally normal thing to do. I love Matt Colville's writing. Virtue is on the field. You may move Virtue wherever you would like for it to be. It moves next.
Okay. Let me just give an idea of what their abilities are. Like, are they mostly are they
They're a
like
bard.
ranged
They
or?
sing and help
Okay.
people.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's the
shit,
bard one.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, we'll probably move, it's smarter to move it back a little bit so it's away from immediate danger, I'd imagine, and can play more of a support role.
Okay. Easy enough.
That's about 40
So that
feet.
was your first attack.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I'm targeting as Virtue right now.
Click up the
Click and
top.
drag your token briefly. And then you should be targeting normally again.
Yep. Okay.
I think that's it for now.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. Let me drag Spirited on them.
Yes, because they are spirited.
Okay. And now Virtue. Yeah, you said you're gonna take this turn for Virtue.
Yeah, they get a couple of choruses. No, they're not going to use chorus. A sucker. Chooses. Oh man, as long as you can hear Virtue, it just works. That's so fucked!
Well, then death enough.
You're the GM, you can nerf it.
Oh, you all are evil.
Well, the
let's see,
enemy,
does
yeah?
Virtue have truth?
Like,
Virtue does have true sight. Oh, that's interesting. Virtue is going to move exactly next to Victoria.
Great.
You instantly
I'm
feel
quickly
yourself
accurate.
benefiting from a specialized protection from evil and good spell. You cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by evil creatures. Let's see. Magic resistance. Yeah, give a shit about that. Alright, next. Chorus of Inspiration, I think. Chorus of Damnation. Oh, that's interesting. Does Volthonir... They know what Volthonir is, because he is a paladin. Volthonir, make a... Just roll a d20 for me.
moving on.
You have advantage on this because you're a watcher. Roll another one. I'll say because of your normal bonuses, you'd understand that as Virtue sings the Chorus of Damnation... well, they're not extra planar. They're from here. They're not going to use that. He will use the Chorus of Inspiration. Each of you may add a d6 to the result of any attack roll or saving throw once until the start of your next turn. You may choose to do this after the d20 is rolled.
Very cool. D6 favored by the gods.
Volplanir, it's your turn.
All right. We unprone ourselves with half of our flying movement.
Oh yeah, I'll let you and your mount get up.
All right. I am still mounted because I cannot be forcibly unmounted unless I wish it.
It's so difficult to deal with.
Lordving is going to dash, so I have the movement I need. I can move 60 feet. Oh, pish posh. There we go. Alright. We're going to start smacking this dumb giant. Alright, I'm gonna blow a first level spell for a first level smite. And smack. Alright, second attack. Smack. Where can I get back to if I get back 30 feet? Okay. And then I'm going to use the remaining 30 feet of movement of my dragon now with flyby to move right here.
Oh, that's right, you have flyby. How irritating! You can be airborne if you want.
And I pass my turn.
As you're flying
Yeah,
away,
you can make yourself
go.
airborne if you want.
I did that.
It seems they like to knock people prone, so I'm not going to bother with that.
Okay. Giant number 1. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh, we didn't even need to get that close to Baldric. Oh, but he needed to get close to us. I'm not gonna worry about it. What do I want to cast? We can still see her. What's the range on that spell? 90 feet? How far away is she? 90 feet. I'm not done with you yet, Joe.
You putting me in another watery sphere?
Absolutely.
With the spirited
Wait,
effect
is
of
someone
any of
casting
my
a spell
god,
near
yeah.
me?
Yes.
Okay, then I would like...
You want a counter spell? Make a blobbity bloop roll.
Like a blobbity bleep roll? Alright, we'll make a charisma check. Wow. Did that go... Did I roll that in the thing, or it fell out?
Looks like it
Great.
fell.
Alright, the roll?
Ooh,
Great.
nice.
You are not trapped in a new watery sphere, Joe.
Thank God.
Alright, 1/3 level spell blown. No more reactions!
And then the giant snarls an annoyance at you for getting in the way of its goddamn spell.
You know what, fuck you too.
And it's going
Giant
to-
snarls at Dragonborn. Dragonborn says, fuck you.
Dragonborn.
It's going to try and stab Baldric. Yeah, it gets stabbed right in the fucking face, Baldric. And then, for petty reasons, it's going to make a ranged attack roll against Volplanir.
Can certainly try.
It should not have done that because it needed to, but you irritated it. Alright, Watery Giant 2! Oh, we have to move within 90 feet. 1, 2... Did I use Watery Sphere on this one?
No,
This one used Chain Lightning.
correct.
This one's going to get within 90 feet of Victoria, and it will cast a spell.
Bank will counter spell at level 4.
Okay, Watery Sphere does not go off. I don't know where you are. That's annoying. I don't think I have enough movement to get to anybody interesting. Oh wait, what's my radius? It's like 15 on these bad boys or bad gals. Reach 20 feet. Shit! Let me sidle on
What?
over a little bit.
Baldur's going to get slammed.
Let me
Beg your
sidle.
pardon?
Let me sidle on over here. Oh, I had to fly up. Up. Down slightly. There we go. There we are. I'm gonna hit him right in the head. Oh, what is up with all these rolls? Oh wait, did I make an attack against Victoria too?
I
A 19 hits you?
don't think it should.
I feel like something's missing.
Yeah. Take a look.
Where do you get these miscellaneous 2 from?
One is from his helm.
From Dual Wielder and the Helm of Heroes. But let me check the D&D Beyond.
Your AC is not high enough, because you should be getting 20.
No, I think it's right. I get 10 for armor base, plus 2 for dex, plus 5 for the unarmored bonus, and then the magic bonus from Helm of Heroes and miscellaneous bonus from Dual Wielder.
Puts him
Yeah, but it's
exactly
not
at 9.
giving your con correctly.
Oh.
It's only giving you up to 3 on your con for some reason. Only 2 for your con for some reason. But you should have 20 and then plus 2, right?
Plus 2 for the...
Okay, I have fixed your AC for now. I will figure out why your calculations are wrong else other time. So that missed. So that was 1 attack, miss on Baldric, and then... We don't know where Bink is, because he's fucking flying. What senses did we give these creatures, Joe? Did we give them fuck you senses? We did not. Damn
do not
it!
have.
Damn it! I don't have fuck you senses! Okay, but Volfomir is counterspelling, so we will attack him.
Gone?
I will launch an electric missile at you.
Okay, it hits.
Okay, giant number 3. Oh god, did this one use his blobbity bloop yet? Nah, I want to fucking do something to Baldric though. I can't just let Baldric go unmolested for this long. What's the range between you guys? Ooh, it's 30 feet.
If it's 30 feet, then Baldric should have that radius.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Are we using circles or are we using squares?
It's
Damn it.
I'm just, if you're gonna hit him with chain lightning, you gotta give him the credit.
Oh, damn, you're right. I should give it to him.
I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna advocate for my team here.
Damn it, I do really want to demolish Baldric just so badly. He's gone unmolested for so long! Oh my god, can I reach Baldric? Let's just go beat him up. I don't need to try that hard to beat him up. I'm just go hit him in the fucking skull. Spear!
Lots of 29s.
Spear!
And 28s.
Electric Electric missile! Oh my god, I missed. How terrible. Alright, Aduna, you stand up with half your movement.
Well, could I slide across the? Oh, okay. So we stand up. So what? My cape gives me what? 60, I think.
Yes, you can use your
What's a
bonus
bonus
action to activate your flight and at the same time jet 60 feet in a straight line.
Yes. So we used what? 30, I guess, to stand up, or would it have been? 15?
You would have...
I think we have enough to
So-
get there with
Have
the
your base-
dash.
Hilariously, according to the rules, Gay, technically you have 45 movement, normal, after standing up, because you stood up and then activated your cloak.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. 45 is enough.
Well, you can also just use your movement from your cloak to jet at that guy, so you still have your movement.
Oh, in case I kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you move.
Okay.
I'm just
Perfect.
thinking, like, how does Aduna efficiently
No, no,
move?
no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you.
She is a fighter who wants to kill everyone.
Thank you. I'm invisible, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, right. I didn't make a new weapon. Crunch.
Yeah.
Boo! Oh, I think that because I missed. Yeah, the damage attack's all there. Oh. No, you're not.
Said I don't give a damn. I have advantage. Oh, actually, Ducky, how badly did you miss? Roll a d6.
Yeah, you have a D6.
Oh!
You have a specialized d6 from the
Well, I'm
gods.
swinging so high that I have no idea what their AC is. We'll use the d6.
Yeah, 14 plus a d6. Ooh.
Plus 5?
19?
That is enough. Activate your fucking
Yes.
damage nonsense. And then roll another fucking damage roll.
Fantastic. You love to see it.
It was a great.
I had a couple of other provisions written down for when does Baldric have that scene, but when he rolled double 20s, I'm like, well, I can't not, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
I have advantage and still have movement. I'm gonna action surge. These are chunky annoying boys.
Yes,
Yeah.
deny them their actions.
I'm gonna fucking kill
Ducky
them.
said, I have 2 action surges. Fuck this. I'm going in.
19.
I know. I'm waiting for a fucking.
Yes, burn the 20 on the low health creature now. Please, get it out of the way.
Great, rolls work.
All right.
In case I kill him? Yes.
Oh, you also
Alright.
get the bonus action because you
No,
felt
bonus
someone?
action,
No.
activate flight.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Never mind. I'm wrong.
That is all I
She
can
is-
do.
She has a lot of bonus actions. I have to keep an eye on all of them. Okay, Wolderving is not. Wolderving Pegasus is not with us. The owl is off screen right now, watching this from the ship with Yo, and it's like, I ain't going out there. Bink, you're up.
Bink will. I. Six.
As the first one dies down, one of them shouts out in abject horror that you've killed one of their sisters.
Using the staff of power will cast Cone of Cold off to the right of the water giant because just saw something attack that was invisible on the left side.
What are you concerned about?
Cone of Cold from the Staff of Power.
Oh, okay. Where are you moving to for it? And you're just harming one of them or both of them?
Just one of them. I'm not gonna cover.
Yeah, you're not an evoker. I was like,
Yeah.
by all means,
Nah.
blast your homies.
Nah. I'm firing it. I'm cutting the water giant 2 in half with the cone to stay away from.
Aduna
The
does
invisible
not know how to use
Aduna.
invisibility and is screaming at the top of her lungs as she swings at this creature. Violence! Slashing at them.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they failed. That's a good roll for them too.
Oh, hey, they
Not-
took full damage, full cold
Not
damage.
resistant to cold.
And that is Bink's turn.
All right, Victoria. What you got
I
for
can't
us?
see Duna.
You
Oh
cannot-
well.
They don't care. Just fucking. do
I
it.
cast Fireball.
Hey, am I about to get
I'm
hurt
transmuting it.
by my Staff
Okay.
of Power by marking off 5 points?
What do you say? Oh, just hold control. I should click.
Thank you.
Oh,
it
hold on.
defaults it.
Yeah, we left it there because that's what you normally were going to do. One moment, please. It actually doesn't matter. They're not resistant to fire. What are you transmuting it to?
Acid.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and cast a spell. They can't counterspell, and it's no longer a fire effect, so they can't use
And I
roaming
will
wave.
scope Aldrich out. I mean, I know approximately where Aduna is. Can I try to scope that one square since I know where she is? Or is that...
Make an intelligence check.
I did move.
Yeah, but your last attack was.
Yeah.
Alright, I will say you're smart enough to figure out the absolute minimum you need to touch both of them. So, Aduna will, by happenstance, be sculpted out of it. But only because you're an evoker am I giving you that one.
Ooh.
I love it.
That's not a terrible roll.
Oh,
Oh, right. The fucking
elemental
other thing
depth.
triggered. It's fine, I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine, I don't care. Look at all those potential ones you rolled, Joe. Get wrecked.
Yeah. It only fixed 2 of them.
I don't care. It's fine. Alright, Baldric, back to you, sir.
Okay. There appears to be some invisible friendly that's helping me on the field. I wonder who that could be.
You recognize the absolutely
Grunts.
insane screams of joy as the Duna is slashing at the one on your right.
Also, the chunk of the medium-sized, heavily armored dwarf who cannot hide her footsteps.
I
She's
think
flying
that
right now.
we can chop these
Oh, that's
down
true.
together easily compared to me taking on the other one. So, we're gonna keep doing it. Where the hell is it? Oh, sorry.
Jesus. I'm dying.
And Frostbrand. Alright. Get her out there.
Archer will continue to sing
Yeah.
Inspiration.
That's fine.
Balthanier.
Alright, let's smash. 20 feet up? No problem. Go up 20 feet.
Yeah, you don't need to move your horse, it's fine. Ouch!
And... Okay.
Fucking paladins, I
do I
tell
use a
you.
one? Do I use level 1?
Well, it's still orange. It's not red. If that makes you feel any better.
I burn a level 1.
Okay.
Bonus action. We'll hold off on bonus actions for now. And we'll
Okay.
just. Let's see. I moved up 30 feet. Wolderving's gonna swing twice. 'Cause why
Okay,
not?
yeah. Let's just move down. Go ahead.
1, 2.
Hey.
Oh, we hit.
Roll a d6 for the first attack from Wolderving. Wolderving is an ally.
Yeah, that's true.
Does 15 hit?
15 misses.
First,
probably 16.
then the only attack that hits, and then we just fly on back.
All right.
Do I need to? I'm gonna just descend again, because I have no reason to be in the air right now.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll be right there, just so Aduna can be right there. And that's that. All
I
right.
should have used these guys' features in the right order.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one used his. Did this one use his Chain Lightning?
Yes.
I think
the,
only
the,
one of them did.
the one on
He
the
was the
right
furthest one
side.
back.
It was Giant 2 was the chain lightning. They came from the
He
right
used
side.
Chain Lightning and he used
Water sphere.
Watery Sphere. But I can do that 3 times a day.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck you, Joe. You're going in the bubble.
I am 85 feet up.
It's 90-foot range.
Okay.
fair.
Die.
You get a D6 on the save.
Am I getting
That's
targeted
true.
with something?
Oh, you might.
There's
No,
a-
Joe is.
Joe is getting targeted by a spell.
Do it.
I only care about Victoria. A D6 will not save you.
Nope.
You are restrained! As you are inside of your little bubble. I got something for you, Joe.
Oh my god.
Okay! Alright, and then I'm going to stab at the person who is invisible, who hit the shit out of me. Oh, but I have advantage on Baldric. So aggravating! I hate being forced to hit Baldric all the time.
Make up your mind. One minute you're like, oh, I love beating the shit out of Baldric. Time to beat the shit out of.
I
Baldric.
finally had, like, creatures that are doing, like, not fucking...
Fire and ice.
like fire and ice or physical damage, so I can finally kinda sorta harm you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, I made too many attacks. I have to give you this damage back. Minus 14 back to Baldric. So
Do they-
100 damage.
Do they get to use their sash?
Oh yes, that's what I mean. So I'm replacing one of the spear attacks with the spell casting. So I'm going to use my fucking lightning attack on goddamn Joe's character. Because they're restrained.
You used 2 spells.
No, I didn't.
They did a multi-attack with the spears, and now on their 3rd attack they're using the spell instead.
Okay, I thought Giant 2 started with Watery Sphere that went off.
Yeah, it's a spell attack roll, but it's not a spell.
Ah, thank you. That was what I missed. I was like, wait, is another spell going on?
Yeah, fuck, Joe!
That sucks.
Does 23 hit you? Or do you have some bullshit for that?
That hits me.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. You take this electric missile. Yeah, enjoy that.
You dealt the damage to Baldric?
Son of a bitch.
I'm resistant. I'm resistant.
You're not resistant to lightning damage.
I am because
No,
that's
I
the
forgot
I took
it's
lightning
lightning.
for
I
my
will-
draconic.
I will absorb elements.
Fucking
I
fuck, Joe. God damn it!
Nice.
Alright, so not 21. So minus 11, so 82.
Can you still do
Okay!
that? Can you still do that while restrained? Just making
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's just a
Cool.
reaction.
All right.
Wizards are cool enough that they can still protect themselves even when they're restrained. Okay, that's it for them. Watery Giant 3. Now, this one did not use Chain Lightning. Ah, but I still can't see all the people I care about.
Mhm.
Damn it. Are you at least within 30 feet of Baldric?
Yes.
Very well. I will have to just accept that. That is all I will get this time.
Are they casting a spell?
Alright.
Can I see that they're casting a spell?
Yeah, but they've already seen you counterspell. I think they're gonna be smart and back away from you.
That seems reasonable.
No, I only moved up so that I could be within 60.
Should have been more aggressive.
I only have
think-
30 movement.
I think they're
aggressive
smart
as I
enough.
could have.
Like, even
Don't hit
though
me.
they're
That's good.
testing at 9th level and they feel pretty confident about it, they're gonna be intelligent and back off.
Go for it.
Oh, wait, actually. Can I back off by going forward? Because I still want to kill Joe.
Probably not. Maybe.
Can I kill Joe? Oh, good. I'm still within 120 feet of Joe. That's all that matters.
Mhm.
Okay, chain lightning for you guys. Dun 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 dun. Oh, man.
Wait, are you solo chain lightninging me?
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
No, it's just the front line
okay.
is about to take it, minus Bink.
Oh, the front line's getting chain lightning, and I'm getting lightning.
Yes. Oh my god, that fucking horse succeeded.
Yeah,
Baldric succeeded.
I
Son
did
of
my
a
job.
Bitch! Valthanir succeeded. Baldric, do you want to use your reaction to make yourself resistant to lightning damage?
It's a separate thing from your chromatic dragon thing.
No, it's part of the chromatic dragon thing.
It's different from the damage applied by the chromatic dragon gift.
Oh, yes.
Is what I'm trying to.
Wiggles, are
clarify.
you muted? Answer the question. Yes, no.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Yes, I do.
Okay, activate the effect so I can edit it. Oh god, there's so many things on Baldric. Oh, there it is.
Let me scroll up and look at that. Oh my god, wall of text.
It's so aggravating. Dun, 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 dun. Damage. Okay, so Baldric took all of 13 damage. Valthanir took 27, and the damn horse took 0. Okay. Back
Did
off.
everybody make this save? I
5
forget.
squares. 1,
It looked like everybody made it.
2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. I'm not close enough, I think, to hit anybody. Oh, what's the reach on that? Not enough. Okay,
You-
we cannot
you-
hit Aduna.
If you have a 20 melee, then you could swing. Oh, it's just out. It's by 5.
Alright, but we can see Victoria, so she's gonna have to eat it. There you go.
You're back within 60. I
yeah.
counters. Oh, is it not?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
are you
It's
within
not a
30
spell.
feet of me?
She is.
Oh, interesting. Does the person who's getting hit or the person launching the attack? What is the description of it?
Oh god, let me pull it up. I think it's the
The
hit,
attack.
but I'll pull it up real quick. Okay. Cloud Rune. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll.
She's too far. Get fucked.
No. I don't even see Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria's down at the bottom of the map.
Oh,
Oh,
my gosh, she's already
Get fucked, Sarge!
so aggravating. I rolled so good. I rolled 39. Oh. I
Get
disappointing.
rolled.
Aduna, it's your turn.
Hello! I'm gonna hit you.
Well, yeah. That's what you do. Alright, you are driving me insane with this whole thing where you need to have an actual item that's separate. Let me go ahead and find the goddamn... Continue what you're doing. I'm gonna go fix this for you while I'm thinking about it. Because you're driving me insane. Because you need to
I
do
killed
a
it.
certain thing. Oh, interesting. Victoria, make a dexterity saving throw.
Give me a 20.
Oh, shit. Max damage.
You might want to
Max
remove the
damage.
resist, the restraint before she makes the save. And you can toss a d6.
Yeah, you grab onto your stupid broom before you fall to the ground. What's the name of your thing? Vorpal sword?
I would have a D6
Yeah,
still.
it's horrible story.
Oh yeah.
But also just imagine the wizard falls off her broom, hits the ground, and suddenly there's a giant ass ape.
Oh, she wouldn't have. Never mind.
Oh, I would die from fall damage.
No, I
Well,
was
not
I was
die.
thinking if these are evil
Jeez.
spirits, then you wouldn't have gotten the crit because the celestial court member being next to her.
Doesn't inflict disadvantage. It just means she can't be possessed by them.
Oh, okay. It's not the spell.
Not the whole spell. It's a different one.
Cool.
Oh, did I give you the wrong one?
But yeah, I think
Alright,
that's
then.
really funny. The wizard falls, hits the ground, there's a dust cloud, and there's an ape coming for you.
Alright, Ducky. I have given you an additional Vorpal Greatsword, but I renamed this as GWM.
Okay,
it
cool.
should show up now so you can
I see
edit
it.
your stuff because you're driving me insane with this fucking effect.
Thank you for the extra sword.
Are you done all of your attacks? Is my creature
Yes,
alive?
I'm
Oh
done.
god, you killed one of them! Stop that!
It's a -5 greatsword.
It's a -2 great sword.
Because it's a plus.
Yeah, well,
plus 3
you know what I
minus
meant.
5.
Oh my god, my poor creatures. How many attacks have you made? Are you done?
I'm done, yeah.
Okay, I can't do math.
Okay. That's right, gay people cannot do math. Alright, Bink, you're up.
Wait, I can see Victoria though, right? How far away is she?
You can see Victoria.
Yeah, I don't want her to be unconscious.
She's hanging on to her broom right now.
I am going to go ahead and twin heal
Oh.
onto Bolthanir and
You need to fly up one more.
thank you.
Hmm.
Okay. And here it goes.
Oh my son.
All right. They might know where you are now. That's okay though. They'll die soon.
Yeah, we're good now.
That is my turn.
Yeah, fuck this guy. He's getting a 7th level magic missile.
What's your proficiency bonus?
Oh, have you been getting?
Jazzy, create a heal effect for your proficiency bonus of +6. Oh my god, I don't feel like giving you too many complex instructions.
I just missed something.
For the sake of this real quick, I'm going to... Something I forgot to give you. Volthanir, your wound is down to 56.
Oh.
Who else did you heal?
Victoria.
Your wound is down to 25. Before you left, the coolest cleric you all have ever met gave you some special gloves that she took off herself.
Oh.
Why did it put 2 of these in here?
I'm gonna start rolling magic missile now.
By all means, Joe, continue with your stuff.
Okay, so it's not
1,
something I missed. I was super
2,
confused. I'm like, I don't get any
3,
bonus.
4,
It wasn't you, it was me.
5,
We'll say she was busy.
7,
Oh,
8,
gloves of healing.
How many of these are you using?
9. It's a 7th level magic missile.
Okay.
And Joe's pissed because
And my wand is still around.
do you want to use your reaction to knock them prone and do 2d6 damage?
I fall in the
Actually,
water.
yes, I fucking would.
Roll 2d6, Joe. I forgot to give these to you, Josie.
Cool.
Whether you just add your proficiency modifier to every healing spell you cast or
Yeah,
something?
basically edit all of your healing spells and add your proficiency bonus to all of them.
Yes, I will do that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was looking for non-attunement things that might be of interest to you all that Griff had, and this stood out.
Was that 81 damage plus the 9? 90?
90. Yeah. Joseph. Fuck you.
Fucking magic missiles, man. I love it.
Evokers,
As an
man.
evoker is so fun.
Evokers, man. What are you gonna do? Okay, is that it? Baldric, you're up!
And he's prone.
He is prone, so you don't even need to do your thing.
Oh, hey, okay.
I knocked him prone with 9 missiles
yeah.
hitting his face.
Yeah.
Oh, do they have a
It's fun.
hover flight? Let's see. Is it just regular
I
flight? It's
think
probably
they
hover
do,
flight.
actually.
We didn't actually say hover, but it's a hover.
So they're
So he's
prone
not
but not
prone.
in the water.
I guess technically hovered creatures can't be prone.
You could rotate him about an axis, though.
Hover creatures are well, unless they usually hover creatures are also usually immune to prone.
Hmm. Okay.
I may look at their Pathfinder stat block.
Okay. Pause for a ruling. You have 30 seconds before I'm gonna make my own.
Ooh, those gloves are majestic as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That artwork is awesome.
Super fancy.
They look like something that would come off of like Captain Marvel's outfit or something like that if she had like a
Oh yeah.
blue and white color scheme alternate.
Oh, prone works slightly differently in Pathfinder, so it's going to be unclear.
I'll let you have it. I don't give a shit. Keep going, Baldric.
Yeah, okay.
Let's kill him. Beat him up. Have fun with it. Oh, that's it.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Before Aduna has an opportunity to slice this one's head off, Baldric, using both of his swords, decapitates the giant.
Yes.
I do this
Get
never
rid
had
of
two
him!
long swords. I do the scissor maneuver.
Aduna, absolutely enthralled next to you.
Blood squirts all over Aduna, and
Double
I look
tap.
over, and she's like, "Yes!"
That's what you get for countering my fireball, bitch!
There is a strange trembling from the staff in your hand as you shout that angrily, Victoria.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, interesting. Jazzy, you tried to fly into the maelstrom, didn't you?
Yes, I did. For a minute.
Make a charisma check.
Uh-oh.
Check, not a save.
Oh, those gloves are really pretty. They're also
Oh,
figures.
interesting.
Are they?
Something is happening to your scarf as you got closer to the planar magic. It seems to have been reacting to the Ruby Phoenix's magic. Your scarf now has 2 additional charges
Oh,
added to its maximum.
so instead of 5, we got 7 for the sash.
Yes, and whatever its recovery is, add a flat 2 to the end of that.
I never made the magic item, so
Oh, whatever.
yeah,
It has like a D4 plus 1 recovery, I think.
yeah,
So it's like a D4 plus 3 now.
got it.
Okay! You have defeated the water guys that were not happy about you all stepping on their turf. And you have asserted yourselves as the dominant creatures of this area.
Yeah, fuck.
Baldric will quickly give himself a little bit of healing with his Lightbringer.
Oh yeah, you probably have enough charges after all that fucking damage. So you have
Yeah,
you
I was keeping
have
track.
X number of charges, blah blah blah. Oh good, I'm glad you're checking your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Is Virtue still there?
Okay. Virtue lingers for a minute, and Virtue sings a jaunty tune celebrating your victory and floats around you all before vanishing. Baldric, you have now unlocked the final ability on Lightbringer.
Oh, shit.
Whenever I'm altering it. Colville said scores a critical hit, but that's goofy. Whenever you roll a 20 on an attack roll with Lightbringer, you immediately roll a d6 on this table, which I will now give to you.
Oh, that's silly.
And one of the celestial servitors will appear and follow your commands for a minute.
Oh, that's cool. Neat. Thank you.
The only cooldown is it only operates once per minute
Okay.
after triggering. So basically per battle, you can only trigger it once.
Right. Sweet. Celestial Court, follow me around years later.
Also, you now emit bright light 5, dim light 5 while holding the sword. And the radius of Lightbringer's light has tripled. It used to be 2040 as a torch. It is now 6120.
Shit.
Can we go on the boat now?
The boat isn't actually here. It's a placid lake.
How about I go to the boat?
But there are strange statues around that might interest you.
Hmm.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah,
Bachelor.
let's go look at the statues.
Yeah, the damaged ones versus the undamaged.
Once the fighters have defeated the water guys, you can explore the summit of Iron Mountain. That is where we are. There is a DC 35 check to identify magic of any tradition. Then realize that the dais is redacted. So, people with Arcana,
Uh-huh.
you can roll bobbity bloop.
I would like to guidance Victoria.
I got a
Okay,
20.
she's
It doesn't
fine.
matter.
She's fine.
I have advantage.
23.
Hey Sarge,
What's up?
what's it like to see a wizard actually good at stuff?
Oh no.
Oh man, it's surprising, honestly. It's like not something I expected to see. I don't think Aaron ever rolled higher than a 12 on the die for any intelligence check he made for like 6 months.
I didn't want to be mean to you, but I just have to.
Like, he had such trouble. Anyway, so you understand, Joe, that the dais is a site of an important ritual and acts as a receptacle to gather natural energy. You can tell based upon your measurements and in discussing things with Bink and measuring things with some of Aduna's tools that between the three of you, you're incredibly certain that this works on about of a 12-year cycle. But you realize right away, based upon the calendar system that you've been able to identify, that while it has been less than 12 years, some huge amount of energy was released recently from likely the Ruby Phoenix's battle with Sindara, and the dais is currently charged, aligned with the element of the Phoenix.
What element is that? Fire?
She's just special. She's the Ruby Phoenix. She's better than
Plot,
everybody. Doesn't
plot
matter.
element?
Like, if you're wondering where the Codex Ignis is, she has it.
Oh. That makes sense.
There's a check here for Dragon Lore or Tian Xia Lore. So, both of you, go ahead and make a history check with advantage.
Oh, I have history. Okay, cool.
I'll guidance.
Or on this. All right, sure. I'll D4 to this.
Yeah, add D4 to that 15.
All right, I got a 17.
You remember the legend of the celestial dragon Volthomnir. It is an imperial dragon of immense power who appears atop what you now recognize to be Iron Mountain every 12 years to grant a wish to a royal maiden.
Do we know the cycle right now?
It is currently charged.
They just
early.
confirmed that they just confirmed that the Ruby Phoenix's power unleashed left a sort of like radiant effect, which you can now confer also affected Bink's sorceress item.
Okay. And it's for the legend is for who can make the wish?
A royal maiden.
A royal maiden.
I
don't think we have any of those here.
Bink will
Technically royalty, but I don't think that's what they're meaning.
Technically,
Who was the one girl that showed us around early on in the campaign? The lady in wait or something like that?
Well, she's not royalty.
Okay.
Aduna
We keep
is a maiden and is wearing a cloak of the first empress.
So you guys looked at the dice.
Okay.
You can go check out the different zodiac statues now. You can see that there's some sort of writing on them.
I'll take the time to cast Comprehend Language.
10 minutes.
If they're in Celestial, Bink can read them.
They are in 10.
I'll wait for the Comprehend Languages then.
Yeah. I picked up all the important
ones, yeah.
Need to have a smart person.
Yeah, so I'll cast Comprehend Languages.
If the reader understands TN, they gain a +2 circumstance bonus to the check. But the highly allegorical style of writing, couched in historical references and metaphor, means that magic such as tongues does not automatically reveal the meaning. That's fun.
Nice.
I understand the literal meaning of the word.
Do you guys have mending in this party?
No.
I'm not an artificer, so no.
I have severing.
Give me a rest and I can have it.
Oh, right, because of that nonsense. Okay, so there are 4 clusters of these statues you can go check. They are following the cardinal directions. So which cluster would you like to explore first?
East.
Okay.
We
You head
follow.
to the
We
east.
go.
The swallow, the ox, and the sovereign dragon look out from an outcropping on the east of the plateau, or would, if the recessed nooks in the side of the mountain wall weren't covered by a mass of icy stalagmites. You will need to remove these icy masses.
I cast Burning Hands.
I get out the Inferno rope.
Okay.
Yes!
Oh my.
Wrap it around the base of the stalagmites and let it melt all the way through and just drop. It's like a fiery tourniquet.
Broken Sarge.
An actual practical use.
How much damage can it do?
This 10-foot long rope smells of sulfur. 2d4 fire damage.
Every round.
The flame lasts for 1 minute and casts bright light in 15-foot radius. Blah blah blah.
Okay. So-
if it starts their turn or ends its turn near the rope, it takes an additional 2d4.
Okay, so it's going to take a few rounds because you need to do 20 fire damage, but you'll want to grab it immediately afterwards because it will the spillover will damage the statues.
Hmm.
But you succeed. Congratulations, Biggles.
Finally.
The infernal
Years
rope
later.
has solved the problem.
Zeke
That's
sheds a
everybody
tiny tear and doesn't know why.
Somewhere, you guys are sitting down, and Lendl has somehow showed up. Tells you he was here the whole time, and he's casually strumming his lute, and you all look up and go, "I think Baldur just did something annoying."
Well, this last thing,
Baldrick's
Yeah,
summoning
what's up?
PCs now.
I'm gonna burn some lay on hands on myself and my mount.
Oh yeah, go for it. If you want to take some time to do a little bit of healing up while you guys are doing some exploration,
Yes.
by all means.
I'm gonna give 15 to my mount and 1 go, and then I think I'll put like 35 on me.
Okay.
Seems fine.
All right. Now that the statues have been uncovered, you can either make a check with thieves' tools or archaeology lore. So I'll say probably something closer to like stone cunning for this.
So you're saying
Wait,
Mason's
what?
tools?
I
Oh, I'm sorry. That's for uncovering. Never mind. You've already solved that problem. Okay. Here are the inscriptions.
I have Mason's tools.
Never mind. You've already solved it.
Okay.
As a note, you will want to write this part down. This is very important plot stuff. So make a note, copy this information.
okay.
This is
Who's the
on.
usual note taker? Is that
the
Jazzy
swallow.
or Biggles?
It's usually Biggles. Biggles usually makes a note. That's why I'm making sure he writes it down.
All right. Let me. I'll just make a new one.
Raisho was the monk, right?
This is on this E statue, right?
Yes. This is on the swallow, if it matters for you.
Oh, you said
On
just
the
spelled normal
ox.
swallow?
Yes. On the ox, like a bird. On the ox is steps and circles to surround the world.
What was the first inscription on?
The swallow.
bird.
Got it.
And the last one is on the sovereign dragon. It reads, "The dragon's breath." Go ahead and make a history check, Victoria.
Yeah, your guidance.
Yeah, for the sake of this, you can just presume you have guidance if you need to think about something while you're exploring.
got
That
it.
does that does connect to what you heard earlier from the monks, and you recall that Ratio is the name of a priest of legend who founded a monastery near the foot of this mountain,
We heard that from the monk, right?
and you also heard it from Usvani.
Yeah.
I remembered something. I remembered Raisho.
This is Iron Mountain, right? Or is that what it's called?
Mhm.
Okay.
Now ask me if I remember Raisho next.
All right. So you have gotten the inscriptions from the eastern statues.
Let's go clockwise and go south.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. South.
All right. The southern cluster of statues comprises the underworld dragon, the swordsman, and the sea dragon. These statues are in excellent repair and require no additional checks to uncover their inscriptions.
No, wait. What was the dragon in the east?
The sovereign dragon.
Sovereign dragon. All right, and then these ones have.
The
we have-
Underworld Dragon's inscription says, the celestial dragon once spanned the sky and shook the land before they were sundered.
That was good timing for that sound effect.
Okay.
The swordsman's inscription reads, assemble the celestial dragon's 3 fragments, their breath, their spirit, their bones, that they may be born again as the wheel completes its turn.
And who said the first clip?
Underworld
Underworld.
Dragon.
The Underworld Dragon.
Underworld. Okay.
As a reminder, Biggles, you can drag text from the
That's
chat
what I'm doing.
directly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you know.
I
You
know.
know.
I know.
Finally, on the Sea Dragon, it reads, a wish granted.
Okay, so we know that the celestial dragon appears every 12 years, or in our case,
10
Now,
years.
if
It's 2 years early.
and it looks like assemble the celestial dragon's 3 fragments, breath, spirit, and bones
Got
to
the,
grant a wish.
you know where the breath is? It's the breaths with the Sovereign Dragon.
I think they're all. I think the other 2 are going to be hints at the other 2 things. So we'll just need to listen to all of it, and then we can piece together what it means.
Mm-hmm.
But all the statues, I guess, will tell us how to summon the dragon
Mm-hmm.
vaguely.
Mm-hmm.
Paladin
What?
nods as the casters are walking around solving stuff, as Baldric's scribbling down notes as they speak things.
Yeah, let's go to the west.
Just imagining that. Like, Aduna, Bink, and Voltanir are talking through things. Bink keeps casting helps on Victoria, and Baldric's just scribbling away. And he's just like old times, scribbling away at his notes.
Oh my god.
Okay, the dog, the sky dragon, and the archer are plainly visible to the west. Oh, interesting.
All right, who do we need to fight?
I need to check something.
To that point with the notes, I just remembered that technically Baldric's a public notary. Back
He
in Fandelver.
is. He actually did. He did. He is. These are natural things. Okay, so as you're approaching this one, Victoria, your passive investigation is enough. There is a glyph of warding around this set of statues.
Ooh, that's fun.
How do we get rid of glyphs of warding?
I can
Spell magic.
Yeah.
guidance you so that if it's too high, you at least have a D4 to the check.
I
Yeah,
can also cast it if you're not wanting to
I
spare.
have more
the,
spell slots than you.
Yeah, I know.
Wizards.
I also have a +1 bonus over you.
I know. I was just mentioning it because I know that you're a wizard and therefore your spell slots
You're a
mean more to you.
wizard, Harry.
Yeah, but
I was merely bringing it up. Go for it.
I think I need that.
Yes,
D4.
go ahead. So you do it.
Well, that's not enough.
Level 3.
Oh.
DCs are pretty high on these, I think.
Oh,
Well, it depends on the level it was
spell.
cast and what might be going on with it. You now know
That's
that it is
right, that's
not
right.
just like, oh, it's going to explode in runes. No, it is clearly something else. You can always walk into it and find out.
Ooh.
That seems like a bad idea.
Victoria wouldn't do that. No.
Wolfener would.
Do
Are you
what?
gonna try to dispel
I'll-
it again, or do you want me to walk into it?
No, I was gonna send my familiar to trigger it.
I
Oh, that works. Yeah.
stop,
But
please.
Victoria,
please stop.
Victoria doesn't use her familiar as an expendable thing.
do you
Bink will
wanna do,
ask. Bink will ask.
Somewhere in the
what
distance, Gallia frowns.
will ask
Bink.
what spell, what power of dispel magic you use.
Oh, I just used it at its base and thought I could overcome it.
Okay, I have slots available.
I also have it. I will. I don't want to hurt old scenario. I mean, I know it's just a familiar, but
Bink casts at level 7 with a guidance on himself.
Okay.
So
Make a charisma
7th
check.
level.
Make a charisma check.
Okay, so it
Holy
is
fuck!
higher than 7.
An 8th or 9th level? What fucking spell is in this glyph?
I'll tell you
even higher.
afterwards. Well,
Prismatic
I'm actually not
spray.
going to tell you. Unless you trigger it, I'm not going to tell you. You'll just have to wonder about it.
Prismatic sphere or something like that.
Oh.
Not enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Victoria will try to pull it again
All right.
with
Go ahead.
guidance.
Yeah, sure.
He cast it at 7th level, and Victoria's like, "What?"
Add the D4.
Yeah, add the D4.
Don't think it's a 13th level
Roll
spell.
it.
But-
Roll it.
Roll it. They should.
Okay,
If
just
it's
spell
ancient. Well,
I
so
just
if
felt
it's
like
not
19th
an-
level spell. Or,
It's not enough. I'm just kidding.
Or
It
16th
was at
level.
9th level. It was a spell
9th.
glyph one.
Oof.
It was a spell glyph. It dispels.
oh, thank God.
All right. There we go. So,
I really
do
wanted to
spell magic
cast a
flavor.
spell on somebody, though. I'm really disappointed.
Let's read the stuff.
Okay, Baldric, on the dog is an inscription which reads, Victoria reads this aloud to you. A branch growing between two worlds, which connects heaven and hell.
And what was that on?
dog.
Dog.
This is a bit.
On the Sky Dragon, it reads, both implement and offering. And on the Archer, it reads, the dragon's bones.
Okay.
Branch growing. I know there's probably a skill check. I like to try to solve things with my human brain.
You probably figured out at this point, though, that each cluster is internally related as it pertains
Right.
to
Each
the
one
global
talks
ritual.
to one's breath, one's bones. The last one will be the spirit, which tell us how to summon the dragon.
And as you head to the
designated time.
north, you see the ogre, the forest dragon, and the blossom. Unfortunately, the youngest of the water yais. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm not reading that. It seems that the water yais attempted to move the ogre and broke part of the section off.
Mm.
Oh, something vulgar. Got it.
Walk to it for further deep to the depths. Okay, you will need to recover the ogre statue from within the lake.
Oh,
A trail of rubble leads from the broken base to the lake. It is 60 feet below the surface of the water and requires a successful athletics check to dislodge.
Do we have... So we can swim? Do we have telekinesis on us?
Oh,
We
that's
do.
interesting. You probably want to use telekinesis because the water is volcanically superheated.
Yeah, I was going to.
I don't
I-
know.
I was just going to use my wish for telekinesis, distance spelled, so that I can go.
Oh, I was gonna
120.
say I can Big Beast hand it for a 5th level spell, if you'd allow that.
Big Beast might get killed by the fire damage.
Oh yeah,
Because
because
it has health. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have telekinesis.
Yeah, I got my ninth level slot. I can use telekinesis.
Telekinesis just works, so we're not going to do like a weird charisma roll off for that.
Cool.
You were able to pull the ogre statue out of the water. You don't have to send Baldric and Aduna into the water as they burn to death to pull it out.
I was ready. I'm I'm resistant to fire damage.
And I just think Aduna doesn't care.
Why would I?
In other words, we're saving them from themselves.
Yeah.
Hey,
That dude is like punching her fist together. I'm ready. Bink pulls it out of the water. Aw. The ogre statue.
armor.
The ogre statue reads, "A lineage of maidens, bold and noble."
that's the ogre you said?
On the forest dragon, it reads, "Those allowed the privilege of intercession."
Okay.
And then finally on the blossom, it reads, "The dragon's spirit."
Okay.
Now, these are some things for you to add to your notes here, Baldric, because there are certain things they said for each cluster that the characters know or understand. I'm going to give you this additional information, but you all were engaged with trying to get the inscriptions first. So here's the additional information. For the North cluster, with the Ogre, Forest Dragon, and Blossom, it reads, "The heroes, upon reading these inscriptions, realize that maiden is a mistranslation, and the original words are more faithfully translated as intercessor,
Hmm.
and that the intercessor is the dragon's spirit component, the one who will actually need to perform the ritual."
Is that like INTERCESSOR?
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Intercessor.
Very good.
Intercessor is the
Beagles.
dragon.
The intercessor is the spirit component for the ritual.
Okay.
Going back to the first set for the East cluster,
Oh.
these inscriptions inform you that the breath component is actually a dance,
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
which you will need to learn.
Yeah.
And then we'll some sort of quote branch, but I'm sure there's a check there to.
There is a check for that one. For the South cluster, it says the player characters realize this celestial dragon is clearly something more primordial than a common worm, and that their power is likely sufficient to open a way to Sindara's island and Hao Jin with it. Further, the reader learns that if they want to summon the celestial dragon, they must bring together the dragon's three components for the ritual.
The breath, the spirit, the bones. A dance, a person to do it, and then whatever the bones mean. Probably some sort of-
Okay.
It mentioned an implement, so it's probably some sort of,
Staff.
you know, staff or something to.
Something ritualistic.
Yeah.
For the West cluster, the last bit of knowledge for you all. These inscriptions indicate that the branch is the bones component of the ritual, required as an offering to the dragon. To understand what that may be, if you'd like, a character will need to make an Arcana or Occultism check. So Arcana or Religion, or okay, they also have Religion here. So you can make Arcana, Nature, or Religion.
I will make Arcana.
You can do it at advantage. I'll help you with and guidance you.
As Team Brain over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't. I rolled the wrong.
It's fine. It's fine. So
24.
24. Okay. You recognize that the branch likely refers to a tree called a boundary cypress, a sacred but now extinct plant, which you used to treat with the gods. And David is calling me. Heller,
What was it kind of cypress?
A
Boundary cypress, yeah.
So the bones are actually the bone component is actually tree branches from a boundary cypress. Is that what I'm saying?
Correct. Yes, an extinct tree. So we have to find someone who has a piece of wood that is from an extinct.
I'm putting this in the lobby too, Biggles, as like a redundancy.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we have to go to the monastery to learn the dance. I'm sure they keep the dance as part of their thing.
Oh, that makes
we're
sense.
trying. So I'm afraid I might have lost the plot here.
Hey, what's up?
So the Ruby Phoenix has disappeared,
Yes, know
but
that.
we see
know
that
that.
she was fighting somebody near here,
Okay.
and the energy from the fight has energized this.
Okay, and we think
this,
that
this ritual area.
and
We
think,
believe the Ruby Phoenix has been trapped in that demi-plane, is my guess.
Yes.
so. Let me understand this then. So then, we are trying to assemble all the pieces to activate this ritual, get some wish to free the Ruby Phoenix,
Or get us in.
Or break into the demi-plane, probably.
or okay.
My understanding is this is us getting the parts for Shenron for a single wish to get inside.
Absolutely is that.
That's what it is.
I'm just wondering if like
balls wish to go to the other world to fight.
Volthenir is gonna
There's
also ask though, like, this is a wish? What if is there perhaps another way through?
Well, the chime only gave us two options. It pointed us directly here or into the
chime
demi-plane.
was attuned to her energy, so her energy is somewhere in the demi-plane, and it's inside of the receptacle.
Yeah.
And her energy supercharged the Wish Dragon thingamabob.
Okay.
Yeah, it came 2 years premature, essentially.
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand if this is a legitimate wish spell, this might be.
It's not a wish spell, and it's not a puzzle in that regard. With that, you need something powerful enough to create a necessary bridge for you to get from this plane to that plane to rescue the Ruby Phoenix. And this celestial dragon is likely strong enough to allow you to cross the threshold.
Got it. Okay. Great. Then I'm just making sure that we're not like being literally offered a wish spell and then like.
No, it's not like it's not
anything.
It's not you should just use wish and you'll get through.
No. Okay. It is a direct translation. It is not necessarily the meaning of the word. Got it. Understood. I understand now. I'm back on track. Great. Thank you.
Okay. Well, returning to your ship, you can do a quick fly around the mountains and get a bird's eye view of what's going on around here.
While you were on the phone with David, Joe suggested that we talk to the monks at the base to see if they have the dance saved someplace.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the monks, the monastery's up here in the mountain.
Yeah, it's at the plateau.
It is at location C.
Can you make...
Sarge, I don't know if you've been pushing letters to us on this map, but I don't see any letters.
Correct.
Same.
Son of a bitch!
I know you mentioned that with location B before, and was like,
well, I see
there we go.
DBA.
It is letters.
There we go.
I see now.
Oh, there's an F too.
Oh, there is? Oh, fuck.
F
for fuck.
Shit!
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, bird's eye view of this place. Let's get the rundown.
Let's see. Where is the bird's eye view portion of this? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's the monastery. Oh, you can. Yeah. Well, you can see a longship at location F landing there.
Hey, that's Winter's Roar.
So the monastery is at C. Location D is what you recognize based upon their description as Kaifen Bay.
Okay.
And then location E is the Blasted Lands.
Is there any more of a description you can give us for these places?
Yeah, hold on. They got a whole thing here for it. Okay, here we go. The flying island is a magically warded portal to some sort of demiplane. You cannot reach that area. You have. Well, that part doesn't happen yet. All right, location C, nestled between snowy peaks, is a rectangular structure with golden roofs and red painted walls. The sporadic sound of shouted kiais and ringing bells can be heard from the monastery. At location D, Kaifen Bay. Though the coastline is largely sheer cliffs that plunge directly into the choppy waters of the Emberal Ocean, a sizable black sand bay tapers to a road leading up into the mountains. Faintly visible on the sand are a trio of humanoid figures surrounded by some sort of silvery circle that glints in light. For location E, the Blasted Lands, a ring of rock protrudes through the cloud cover, a clear caldera of some kind. The center of the caldera can't be seen below the clouds, but every so often, a cry sounding like a cross between a whale and an elephant echoes through the caldera, and flashes of lightning illuminate strange, massive shadows below. Welcome to Epic Tier. At location F, a pair of serpentine leviathans, crag lenorms, writhe in the tide waters along the northern shore of this unnamed island. Not far off, an Ulfin longboat makes a straight course for the monsters across the open ocean.
The Witcher's Roar just going for it. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh. Do we want to make sure that the Winter's Roar don't die to the Leviathans?
Up to you guys. You can do whatever you want. It's a point crawl now, baby.
Like they
you go where you want.
They're kind of dicks, but they're on the right side.
We really should help them.
Oh, I like
Volfnir,
Joe just wants to fight it.
if Volfnir will stay
Oh,
silent,
God, no, I don't. God, no, Sarge, I do not want
Yeah,
to.
you
but-
do. You're gonna fight it. You're gonna give it a little wiggle.
God,
What you want to do, Voltanir?
Volfnir is going to like shut his mouth when talk of Winter's Roar pops up and go. He does not seem enthused, but he will, if the party decides to do it, he will grudgingly grumble and say, "Fine." It's like go with them.
I think so. Victoria thinks the most immediate thing we should do is go help Winter's Roar. They are kind of dicks and rather racist.
The
But-
Caldera could potentially be the Megamian team fighting something.
I like the Megambian team.
Like that. That's what that's what it sounds like to me, because there's a potential shapeshifter in the Megamian team.
Well, I'll let you all decide where you want to go, and that's where we'll go next week.
Okay. Volfnir says where the Megambians might be because
Okay, Sarge, is this a you can do all 5 locations, or is this a if you do one you'll have to miss out on another type point
who
crawl?
knows?
As a dungeon master, I will not give you the condition whereby things change. But you do know what information you need to acquire. You need to acquire a dance, you need to acquire the bones, and you need to acquire the breath, which means you need to solve the intercessor question.
Yeah, there's a person or creature that needs to be present.
Those privileged with the right of intercession.
Yes.
So
So, there information you need to know. You do know that you need to get the dance likely from the Ratio monks, so maybe they know more. You can see that Winter's Roar is likely getting themselves into some nonsense at location F. You can see that a trio team, which is the spiritualist team, is doing something at Kaifen Bay. And something powerful and weird is being held inside of that caldera. You saw that there were two enormous shadows, and they made the whale that sounds like a cross between a whale and an elephant.
Oh boy. So,
That's the information you have.
all right. I guess we'll discuss that since the session is wrapping up.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a point crawl. So you know what information, you have the information, you have your objective. You need to summon the dragon to reach the demiplane to save the Ruby Phoenix. You have limited amount of time to accomplish all of these things because there is a tournament victory at stake.
Yeah.
So while technically you only have like 4 days left, I have come up with my own solutions to solve some of the resting protocols of this. But also, half the fun of this adventure is your asses need to get in the gear before so you can't just sit around and pout long rest after each fight. I love that kind of stuff.
Good. I don't think we want to take a short rest at this point, right?
You could. I mean, it's still early in the day.
We can short rest while we're thinking over the.
I don't need.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know
take
if
an hour to
I don't need.
discuss.
I mean, I don't know if we need to short rest right now.
I'm only down 25 HP, a first level spell, and 2 third levels. I'm
Luna
good.
is down 1 action surge. She now has 2.
And I'm
We're
only
fine.
down 30 HP. Let me roll a. Let me use an action real quick.
To dodge.
Aduna dodges. Flexes.
Just like
What the
enables
fuck?
enables fucking
Double,
motion blur.
so.
Heals
I'm
an
down.
additional 14.
Oh my god. Literally just one dodge.
All right.
I could use a little
Drag
bit
your
of
heal over. for
Yeah,
your
I'm
other-
fixing my thing. I can't drag it. I have to rewrite.
Well, I'm gonna hold on to my channel divinity for now. I've got enough. I've got 2 more third level slots open, so because the water eye was kind enough to walk away and keep me from needing to use my counterspell.
I love it.
So yeah, that's where you are right now. In simple
This
terms,
is-
that's
this
where
is
you are. You have to collect the components to summon the dragon to get through the barrier. If you had attempted to force your way through the barrier, you would have failed, made a will save, and then taken 12d6 psychic damage for trying to force your way through.
So, I think, like, being slightly meta about this, there's 4 locations and 3 parts.